Yes. Hello, my name is Melody, but I also go by Shooped, and with me on the virtual casting desk today is
Daybreaker Doer.
Daybreaker Dota. And
Or for short, Daybreaker.
yeah, for short, Daybreaker. It's like you say Shooped, not Shoop apostrophe D. It's formalities, formalities. But it's a really exciting day today because we have a new hero to play with. We have you, Daybreaker. Sorry,
Yep, I'm in the game.
yeah, sorry, Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker, Daybreaker. Are you
Same
related?
thing. Yeah, I it's basically me. I had to sign off on it due to copyright rules. They obviously couldn't keep my name, so they changed it slightly to Dawnbreaker. But yeah, I've seen this hero coming out about 4 months in advance. Been in the know,
Oh, so it's
helped in their design and everything.
so it is
The
based on
numbers
you.
went down to me, so
Okay,
if it's a bit weak, then it's not my fault.
that's fair. But you were heavily involved in the design process of this.
Yes,
Oh,
definitely.
did you get to meet? Did you get to meet anyone on the team? Did you meet Ice Frog?
No, essentially, I just sent them my designs, and they went, "Yep, that's perfect," and didn't change a thing
Wow,
other than the numbers.
you. Well, I can imagine the
And then
numbers you
they
sent in were way
and then
beyond
they
their
sent me
understanding.
£3 million, and now we're here.
That's pretty interesting. That's good stuff. I mean, if you considering you're on speaking terms with the guys at Dota, you obviously put in a good word for your pal Melody, right? We've been working together
No,
for no, not even, not even
I
one.
didn't even bring it up.
Ah, right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, yeah. Yeah. There's more important stuff to talk about, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hoodwink's in the captain's mode now, so we actually might actually see her.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. She's the only reliable source of break in the game now, right? Like, she's the only one with break on her base
Reliable.
kit.
Have you seen my teammates? I wouldn't call it reliable.
Well, in theory, it's reliable. She's the only one who doesn't need to buy an item or take a talent, right?
Viper still has break.
Yes, but you can. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, her and Viper. That's fair.
Everyone wants to forget about Viper, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna let you off.
I don't like remembering that Viper is in the game. Everybody likes to forget that that hero is in the game. I'll be honest. I miss Nyx having break.
I didn't think it was too impactful most of the time. It was rare that you wanted to initiate on those specific heroes unless it was like a PA you were ganking or something.
I can. Oh, excuse me. Today is. Let me go. Um. Yeah. No. It's pretty.
So, what's your favorite change in the patch?
My favorite change in the patch. Oh, it's got to be. It's got to be
Pick
the.
one.
It's okay. I'll pick it just because it's relevant to me, and that is I play a lot of fours and fives, and I'm a very big fan of the Warlock changes. Specifically, the change to his Ags that makes it so that he 400 he has a 450 AOE on Shadow Word now.
That is Ags now.
It's a shard.
Oh, right.
It's a
Yeah,
shard.
I
So
thought
at
it
so
was...
at 20 minutes for 1400 gold, you have an AOE. I very easily hit like 9k healing on my first game where I did it, and I didn't even pick it up at 20. Like I just picked it up after eggs before refresher. It was really, really nice, and also the movement speed bonus is nice too, because it gives movement speed to any unit it hits, and takes away movement speed from any enemy unit it hits. So
I'm frankly just shocked to hear that there's a Warlock player.
I love Warlock. He's sick. I love him. Having the golems and stuff, it's really, really fun. And Fatal Bombs is just such a fun spell to use. Like it's really, really. I love Warlock.
Press Q, do my work for me. Thanks.
No, because you press Q, but then you've got to. Okay, in the team fights, yeah, but like you've got to do it yourself in the lane. You got to set it up. You got to get the harass down. It's all very, very technical stuff, very complicated, and I find it quite fun. Um, but yeah, no, it's really cool because you can put the he has a talent now where you have 50 moves. You can give plus 50 move speed to your golems, and then that gets increased further when they have the shadow word movement speed increase on them. So you can have these golems that are just running around at like 400 movement speed, just whacking everything they see. In the late game, it's very, very fun. Because the big weakness of golems is that you can just kite them, right? So you just make them faster, and you can't.
Simpler.
Yeah, simple.
Simples.
What about you, Daybreaker? What does the resident divine player have to say about the new changes? What's your
just
favorite?
removing Abyssal Blade Blink.
Yeah, no.
Screw that.
Yeah, I saw that change, and I was like, oh, thank God. It's really nice because now if carriers want mobility like that, they have to buy Blink, right?
Yeah. Well, they were still even buying Blink and just kind of guessing roughly where you are, and then just blinked and corrected it. And also, you know, you got the weird combos with like Shadow Fiend and stuff like that because it put you like on the hero.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just far too much mobility creep.
I agree, and I do think that they've done a very good job in kind of whacking that down a peg because they have also removed a lot of the movement speed talents or a lot of the abilities in the game that allow you to exceed the movement cap. You know, like they've brought back the word hasted, which means that you are at the cap of movement speed because Windranger Axe no longer exceeds the movement speed cap. Slardar doesn't when he's in the river.
Yeah, there's been so much nerfs in that regard, and taking it off of Swift Blink as well. The movement speed cap was that one was so stupid. Every right clicker in any form would pick it up. Everyone has Lycanroc basically briefly.
Exactly, yeah, and just having the mobility, having the ability to just run incredibly fast is actually quite useful. Who'd have thought?
Right, so we have everyone in voice chats now.
Okay, that's good.
Only one team is actually populated now.
But I'm sure they'll be joining. They'll be joining as and when. They probably just need to do some last minute updating because of the new patches. Because the patch went live, and then there were like 3 supplement patches. Like I had to I played 3 games last night, and after every single game, I had to close and reopen Dota because there had been an update.
Oh yeah, well I was just even reading through the patch notes, and it's just like, oh, clearly something was broken.
Right.
My analysis is going to be awful with this tournament. It's like, what are they picking? No idea. I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Well, you were talking to me. You were talking to me a little bit beforehand, and you were saying that you had your eye on a few heroes who you think could be threats.
Yeah. So, Broodmother has been an interesting one. I've had people report back to me that it's quite overpowered. Not much for Brood player myself. But it does seem like her numbers are pretty wacky, especially once you hit level 6. Yeah, you got like as soon as you hit level 6, 300 damage, you can start making your spiderlings. It seems pretty good. But whether we've got any Broodmother pickers this game is another question.
Who knows?
All right, I'm just trying to sort out some issues. Teammate can't find the lobby.
That's strange. That's very strange. But, I mean, at least, we have a reason now. Yeah, I can see some of them coming in, which is nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it is a bit of an interesting one. I think some heroes who we previously would have been very scared of, or maybe, Void Spirit got hit pretty hard. I think he's still a good hero. I just think that they took a lot of quality of life off him. They
nerfed a lot of the spirits. Yeah. Probably because they're mobility-based heroes, and that's a big theme of the patch was to reduce cast range, power creep, and mobility power creep.
Yeah, Stone Spirit, I believe, he moves faster at level 1 ult, but slower at level 2 and 3.
And the third one is what really hurts, I think.
Yeah, the third one is what hurts, because that's where you're going to be using the majority of it, because you'll have level 3 ult once you've got your Bloodstone, once you've got your... the items that really allow you to zip around as much as you want. I think the main thing they changed with Stone Spirit was how Electric Rave interacted with the bouncers.
What did they change about that? Because it's not something I saw a lot.
So basically, how it worked is, right, so the bounce talent at 25, which is the 2 times overload attack bounce, right?
Yeah.
Electric Shave. So electric shave. I keep calling it electric shave because it's electric rave and like obviously electric shaver. Like, ha ha ha. So, so basically, overload. Well, it's now called overload, but it was called electric rave. Basically, what happens is when you activate overload, you get you and allies within a big AoE of you gain 3 overload charges, and they all get 40 attack speed for 12 seconds or until the charges are depleted. But what would happen is if you had the bounce talent, which means your overload attacks bounce, so basically it bounces like how a Lunar Glaive would, but for full damage. So basically each attack was doing triple damage as long as, it had the ability to do, as long as it had something to bounce to. Basically, if Storm Spirit took the bounce talent at 25, every hero with the overload buff would also gain 2 times bounces on their attacks. So
that's pretty funky.
You gave every single hero on your team Lunar Glaives that did 100% damage and also did bonus damage because they were overload. And so they nerfed the bounce damage from 100% to 75%, and they made it so that only Storm Spirit benefits from the 2 times bounce attacks. I just thought it was really funny. I was reading it in the patch notes and I was like, "There's no way that worked." And then I looked it up, and yeah, some people made that work, which I thought was absolutely hilarious.
Brilliant. And speaking of brilliant, we got 10 out of 10 players now. Team A's have been placed. Just double check the coin toss is on, so let's start. It has to be set to watch, but what? For some reason I disabled spectators, but luckily that was a warning.
Yeah, how do you even do that?
Just needs to set a team name and we can start.
Yeah, we'll just communicate that to them now, and surely they will sort that all out. Also, apparently our stream title is still labeled for March, which is quite funny.
Alright, LFTP. Looking for teleport? Squirrel? I don't know. Either way, let's go. Team Pepeg versus LFTP. Coin toss is happening.
We'll see what it stands for. Alright, seems to be...
Yeah. LFTP won the priority.
Yeah, 1 prior. So we'll see what they go for. Now, the captain's mode pick phase order has been changed.
Oh yeah, well remembered. Yes.
Yeah. It's no longer 1-2-2-1. It is 1-2-1-2. So second pick is not as strong anymore. So we might actually have people picking first pick instead of second pick. Because before it was always second pick Dire versus first pick Radiant, right? Oh yeah, so
and
okay.
Speaking of which,
so they've gone first pick. Yeah. Yeah, LFTP have chosen first pick and Pepeg have chosen Radiant. So we will have to see if the teams are ready.
Yeah, ready as ever. Just need someone from Dire to confirm. Yep. Excellent. We are go. As the April tournament starts, we have our own sort of April Fools. Everyone's playing on a new patch.
It's a very interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's Dire's turn to ban.
What is the ban's gonna be?
I think people will probably ban out Broodmother.
Yeah, let's not even try it.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where Broodmother is a very, very scary girl at the moment, and I don't even think... Okay, I'm not sure if she's particularly that good. See, this is the thing about it being an April Fool's, is it's a bit of an April Fool's to us too, because being 1 day into a patch means that we are still in this experimental wonderland where we don't actually know what's going to happen. And we don't actually know what's good or bad yet. We've got some ideas, yes, but nothing has... You can't figure out an entire patch, especially not one as big as a full new version, in a day, you know?
Yep. So just banning out the Wisp, probably just afraid of the carry Wisp still being viable.
Yeah, I feel it. Earth Spirit, I can respect an Earth Spirit ban.
just to call out some very easy analysts sort of stuff I can do, I'm looking right at the hero trends at the moment, and we can see the big winners of the patch are Husker gained a overall 9% win rate.
Yeah, Huskar's changes were absolutely disgusting.
5
They were
seconds.
so good.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's ready.
I mean, Armlet was cheaper.
I mean,
and has
okay,
been
but
wild.
Huskar, he can use his disarm while he's silenced now. He can his
I don't think he can do it when he's silenced, but when he's disabled.
when he's disabled, sorry. He can
Kind of like troll.
he has 1% less current health cost on his ability on his spears,
Yeah.
which doesn't sound like a lot, but considering how far he's doing it, he also gains plus 0.2 strength, and his 25 talent got changed from 200 attack range to 25% spell lifesteal. So
I
Huskar,
still think you go pure damage is the other 25 talent. I would have thought you'd still go for the pure damage burning spears.
maybe, but like if you need more survivability, like pure damage is nice, yeah, but like if you just need to be in the fights and you need to survive, like if they have a crazy burst comp or something, like I can see it.
Radiant's pick.
Just to so Shadow Shaman's
This is
counter
nice.
to puck. That's a classic from last patch,
Yeah.
where obviously the Hex and Shackle's really good against the puck.
Yep.
Puck has been very
Very-
strong and
yeah.
flexible.
Very low cast time on both of those disables, and Puck has just been such an annoying hero to actually lock down. Right, so Shadow Shaman
Bristleback?
and Bristleback.
Bristleback is one of those ones that you could either flex into a 1 or 3 position.
Yeah.
It got a few buffs, and to report the buff, it's plus 1.27%. I should just do this for every hero.
Oh yeah,
It's
fair
our
enough.
only hope
See,
of understanding.
see, I'm looking at the actual changes that come through. What's nice that's relatively undocumented in game is the fact that Scepter now removes the cast time on Viscous Nasal Goo, which means that if you're doing really well and it removes cast time, like you can literally just press it while running. It doesn't even.
You're just exploding snot
Yeah,
everywhere.
exactly. Well, it means you've got even more stickiness to you, and you're even harder to chase down, and you can't interrupt it as well.
I think there's a big change for Bristleback, but it's probably gone fairly unnoticed, is the turn rate buff.
Yes, no, yeah, because they buffed everyone's turn rates, right?
Yeah, some people more than others, but
Yeah.
Bristleback as a hero, it really depends on which way round he's facing. You can imagine
Very
it's a fairly nice change for him.
5 seconds.
No, I can definitely
Mars-
see that. Yeah.
It was like Dara playing it a bit in the past, potentially. Be interested to see how this turns out. Some other heroes I just want to point out who had really big hero win rate jumps. Meepo, so we've got to watch out for that cheese. Dro Ranger, nice easy carry to play. You can imagine that could be pulled off.
She's also much better now because of the change to Manta style, where the ranged illusions are the same as the melee illusions now.
Yeah, ranged illusions are actually good now.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, you bought Manta on Dro anyway, right? So this is just gravy for her. Because it's just a really good dispel and it gives her everything she wants.
Yeah. Lifestealer got big buffs. Dazzle got big buffs. I think there's some highlights there. Lysa just got straight up more damage and stuff, and I can imagine it would be a really good game for Lysa on either side here with 2 beefy strength heroes right now,
10 seconds.
and Magic Immunity being really good against the other hero that's been left over. So that's something I'm definitely looking out for, especially with an Ursa ban. Like
Yeah.
Lysa can't fight an Ursa, so
Yeah. No. It's a bit of a tough one. Is the Lifestealer into Ursa matchup? But I do like that they've turned Lifestealer back into a hero again.
I know. I still hate the design. Why has he got 2 passives?
No, okay, I agree. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not a big fan of the design either. I just like that Feast now does target max health again, because that was kind of his whole thing.
Yeah.
Like that was, as long as Lifestealer has been in the
10
game,
seconds.
or in recent memory anyway, that has always been something that Feast has done, and removing that functionality
5
just
seconds.
felt strange. So
I'm pretty sure they didn't nerf him really in any other way, so he just straight up does more damage.
With the patch, yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the.
We
open
reduced
wound-
his base damage by 3.
I
but
do
that's
like how
easy.
open wounds is better now as well, because open wounds means that all hero attacks on the target deal 2% of the target's max health as damage, which means that if you were to somehow run Lifestealer support with a Wind Ranger.
I mean, if you're playing Lycia carry and you have a Wind Ranger mid, it's just a good shot to go.
Oh yeah,
That's
no, or even
disgusting.
like a Brewmaster or someone with who can you know, who has a lot of heroic units that count for the open wounds thing. It's still a lot of damage, especially in into a strength hero composition.
He has plenty of attack speed himself as well, so he still benefits well.
Yeah.
Right.
That's really nice stuff.
Phoenix ban.
Interesting on the Phoenix ban. Maybe they.
The Viper ban makes sense. You're playing Bristleback. Like...
Yes. Oh no. Yeah, you can't let Viper into the pool for that. I'm wondering if they pick the Hoodwink or they risk it getting picked here. Because Hoodwink is the go-to. Whenever Viper's banned and I think of how to counter a Bristleback, the Hoodwink is the first thing that comes to mind, right? You get rid of the passive, he just dies.
Nice and non-committal as well.
Exactly, yeah. Because you don't need to be in there to break him. You can just, someone on someone in another lane is fighting the Bristleback or something. No, you can just. Oh, there's the lifesteal you were talking about. Very nice. I'm not sure how I like Lifestealer too much into Puck, but I actually do like how Lifestealer can just kind of get into Bristleback. Like, I feel like Bristleback is someone who wants to be in the fights as much as Lifestealer does. He's just a really nice hero that Lifestealer, if everything does go a little bit pear-shaped, he can just kind of get inside the Bristleback. And because it gives bonus health, Bristleback is completely fine to do that as well. Like, he really wants that as well.
I'm really glad I just managed to call a single pick.
Yeah, nice. No, honestly, yeah, that's an accolade right there. Clip the prediction.
It explains the PA ban as well. Another hero that really hard cancel assist since she can jump you even when you're raged. Clockwork? Well, you got a combo with the Lifestealer bomb. He's really good at picking off the Oracle in the background as well.
Yeah.
I like this pick.
Yeah, Oracle is going to be a bit of a tough one to deal with. I like Oracle because of the dispels, and I like because of the saves. Like, if Puck gets hit by the Shadow Shaman, Oracle has a very good no to it. Like get off my Puck, and then Puck can then just do Puck things after that.
You can imagine putting like a Mars mid Puck 4 and then suddenly picking a Timbersaw here.
Oof, it's a good game for it too. 3 strength heroes.
Yeah.
They don't really have realistic way to break.
That's a lot of flex, though. That's a lot of flex for this sort of setup of our tournament where all these players have only just been put together.
Yeah. If it was a team of 5 people who've played countless games together, then I would agree with you. But right now, I feel like, I feel like comfort is composition is a complement.
Comfort is king.
Precisely. Composition is a complement to comfort.
There you go. You got one.
How about that?
As well.
I quite
Hoodwink.
like that. Yeah, it's got some. Oh, Hoodwink! Yay! I did it.
And we get a new hero for the first game. Excellent.
First game ever. No, Dawnbreaker. No.
Newish.
She's not in captain's mode yet. No, it's got to be Hoodwink. You guys didn't want to see Dawnbreaker anyway, did you?
No, you'd lose.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
That hero needs some buffs, but it's a cool design.
It's a very cool design concept, definitely. I just think that she needs to. I think that they may have been a little bit safe with her release. They didn't want to release a broken hero or anything like that, so they just kind of.
But they always normally do.
Precisely, yes. So you can see why they kind of undershot the mark a little bit with some of her numbers, because
maybe they just don't know what they're doing.
No, don't say that. Don't say that. I know you were. I mean, I know that you're salty because they kept the design, literally as you had it, and then changed her numbers. But it's you gotta let it go, man. Professionalism.
No.
Okay, never mind.
Flame all the way. Storm Spirit ban. Understandable. They don't have the best lockdown. They got Puck ult, but Oracle being jumped by Storm is the last thing you want, and Hoodwink stand up to it.
I think they're also just kind of cautious that Storm Spirit Lifestealer could possibly destroy their Oracle.
10 seconds.
Oh yeah, classic bomb, as well as the clock.
5 seconds.
Yeah, because then you've got to worry about the clock, you've got to worry about the Storm Spirit, and also Lifestealer can get inside either of those two. And that's just, if Lifestealer gets on your Oracle, they either have to pop their saves on themselves, which means that they've basically wasted them because they don't have them for the, heroes that need the saves, or they just die, which also sucks.
So they need the Puck's obviously going to be mid, I think. They need a carry. They want a carry that count as a load of melee heroes. And strength heroes. I don't know, what is there left?
Yeah, because Jug's out, Ursa's out.
Terrorblade?
Terrorblade? I don't
I think
mind
this
that
is
actually.
fine.
They actually have a lot of... Ooh.
Is that
Well,
Timber mid?
that's two calls, but one was for the wrong team.
So Terrorblade I quite like because
Yeah.
the other team, up until the Timbersaw pick, I will say, do mostly just like physical damage, and he has a hugely high armor. They struggle to keep on top of him in terms of once he's up there in Metamorphosis, running into that is kind of hard for them. And it gives them the win condition and the late game probably. Timbersaw is good against clearing the Terrorblade, but it looks like they just straight up picked that well before they even considered the Terrorblade, since it was an instant pick.
Yeah.
Definitely knew what they want.
Yeah. I wonder.
But where it does feel like Clockwork has a lot on his back in terms of initiation this game. There's nothing else really that's going to help him with that.
Yeah, I mean, Timbersaw has a kind of soft engage in the form of, he can
Fight me.
He can just walk at them or timber chain in, but he doesn't have an engage in the form of a big, disable that just gets him in and sections someone's out. It's more just a case of, literally fight me, just walk in. Which I think is not too bad, because Bristleback does the same thing, right? Like, Timbersaw and Bristleback walking into a team fight and just spamming their abilities is, technically they have some form of taunt or a fear, depending on how they, respond to it, right? If you think about it from just purely what happens here, kind of a lens, if you will.
I think Radiant are definitely just kind of going for, we're just too tanky to die this game. Bristle, Leicester, and Timber, and even Clock's tanky as a 4 position.
Yeah.
So
he's not a tank, but he definitely has some beef to him,
Yeah, it's just whether they can keep the damage output on the dire side. Like Puck, I think is going to have to go into a full magical build. Otherwise, Timber's just going to have a free game. Terrorblade just needs time, and he will get there. It's not one draft I particularly am favorite for.
Yeah, I've got to say, I think in terms of which heroes best suit my style of game plan when it comes to playing Dota, I would probably side with Radiant here, but I do think this is relatively even. I think it could go both ways. I like this. Oh!
Ooh, early pause.
Xantor, currently lagging, so it seems like they're going to pause very quickly. But we can use this time to just quickly talk about what kind of things we can expect here. So, something I like here is Hoodwink has gone support. She's only bought 3 tangos and boots.
That's kind of a classic 4 position to help you sort of get easy trades in lane because you keep running back and forth. Not being enraged.
But what I also like is Oracle has started with 2 mangoes and a clarity and a fairy fire instead of getting the extra tango stack. Because
you don't have to share tangos in mid anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Because so often
as a 5 position.
As a 5 position, so often you would buy 2 stacks of tangos so that you would have 4 and the mid would have 2. And you can't do that anymore. Yep. Mids have to buy their own, or mids have to forego them for some reason, or basically whatever happens.
So just to remind people, for 7.29 now, 2 battering runes spawn at the power rune location just at minute 0. Then after that, it's just power runes and water runes.
Yes, and
as you know, it's water runes for minute 2 and 4, and then power runes start coming up.
Precisely,
it's 6 onwards with an opposite water rune,
and
then bounty runes revert back to your own smaller jungle.
Yeah, and they stack now if you don't pick them up.
Yeah, this is the new player experience.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for real.
No fighting. Interesting.
Yeah, no fights. Shakira, and 2 bounty runes for each team. Not too shabby. I don't think anyone's really.
No one knows what to do anymore.
With that. Yeah. No, I think that's fine.
Pucks, they both messed up the block, and now it's perfectly even.
Nice.
Oh right. Also, the Bristle's going mid, right? Because the Puck has really low armor.
Yeah, into Puck. Yeah, only 1 base armor, and that's with a circlet too.
You can phase shift the occasional spikes, but it's such a low cooldown. It's not really relevant.
Yeah, and Puck has a relatively short attack range too, only at like 550. Like she's not one of those. Sorry, he's not one of those like long range attackers that have like 600.
It's not a she or a he, it's an it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it actually an it? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I thought. Sorry,
Just
I thought,
interesting little fact there.
Yeah, fair enough. Respectable Oracle, respectable. If we look at bot lane really quickly, Hoodwink has started Bushwhack, which means that she's choosing violence.
She's choosing violence.
Yeah, she is, because...
I mean, as a 4, that's the only way you can really go. I think you don't want to push the wave of Acorn shot.
And Lifestealer started Ghoul Frenzy. So, yeah, I guess he wants the attack speed so he can farm easier. Over on top
Man,
lane.
what a boring hero Lifestealer is now. I rage sometimes. Otherwise, I punch.
Yeah. He's living his life of being a melee creep. But a really, really strong melee creep.
There's a lot of couriers top. Bristol's already got one in the secret shop. What was he buying earlier?
Yeah, I wonder what he could be going for. He's got 61 gold.
He's going Soul Ring, but you don't get that from the
Yeah,
side
from side shop anymore. You haven't for a while. Oh wait, no. It's no. Maybe he wanted his Ring of Health, but then was deciding, oh, actually, I'm just gonna get the Soul Ring instead.
But you can get the bottle from the secret shop. Maybe he was considering that.
Can you actually get a bottle from Secret Shop?
Yes.
Today
Let me check that before I sound stupid. I can't see it. Oh.
First Blood. Yep. Naturally. Caught up on a technicality. It happens. Hoodwink picking up the First Blood over there. What appears to have happened is, yeah. Oh, 2 Bushwhacks into an Acorn shot. Yeah, she would have chased deep for that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get it from the secret shop because offlaners sometimes buy it from there.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But it only gives you like 1 charge.
Oh, I had
from when you buy it.
I genuinely had no idea. I didn't know you could.
Well, Terrorblade is in huge danger at top here. He's still getting caught out by the battery assault, so he's going to go down.
Yeah, that's the Timber Saw right there. The Timber Saw and the Timber Chain going in. Oh, what a lovely cog, actually. That's really, really nice stuff. He might actually just get 2 kills. Oh, and the tree block as well. The root is there. They might not be able to tank this so hard. Clockwork getting out. He's going to get out with just a little bit of health. Timber Saw does not have the reactive armor stacks to be able to stay. Oracle keeping himself alive really well there, but now they've got Terrorblade here. But
now bottom lane, Shaman in trouble.
I see that, yeah. The stun is there. Doesn't have the mana for the follow-up. The shackles were there. That was really nice, but it just wasn't enough to stop the Hoodwink. Obviously, she was there too, and that's 2 kills on the Hoodwink now. This is actually quite nice. She's got a fair bit of gold on her. Already finished the Tranquil, but she's got 500 on the bank.
He's getting courier. Cheeky little courier kill as well.
Yeah, she's got Tranquil, so there's no way she was getting that was getting away. Oh,
Mars is calling lag.
I see. Wow, imagine calling lag after you get a kill. that's pretty.
I was totally lagging.
Yeah. No, just so you know.
So the Clock is a master tier Clock player, so expect some great things from here. You know when you have that icon, you know you're a dirty hero spammer.
Oh yeah, for sure. You have to. If you get one of those icons, you are basically just letting everyone know at that point, right?
Yeah. Start a new account and get it on another hero. So game is still close. There is 2-1. Terrorblade's falling a little bit behind. Hoodwink's having a good game, though, to kind of make up for that.
Bristol's got some good farm on mid, I do want to say. 21 last hits.
Yeah, I think he's just pushing out the way. He's grabbing a neutral camp as well. And there is actually a small camp quite near now. These are sort of economic changes.
Yeah, because the medium
that's
camp
still there.
Yeah, the medium camp isn't there, and the medium camp on mid is much further away. I don't think it's... I think if you push like really hard, you need to farm fast and then immediately head over to your medium camp on both sides if you want to clear it and then get back to lane.
Now, if I was Timbersaw on this new map, I would be so mad. There's so many more trees, and there are trees literally everywhere in the tier 2 towers.
And the tree juke spots are like completely changed, and there's more of them now. You can tree juke a lot harder, and also you can TP to buildings from. You can TP further away in buildings. The radius in which you can TP to a building got increased a fair amount. So you can TP like into the trees and into different spots.
And boost travel if you're playing something like Tinker. That's a really nice buff for him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Not biased at all here.
Well, if it was anyone else, I'd have to give you a little bit of a slap on the wrist on for it. But considering it's Tinker, nobody likes playing against Tinker.
Not even Tinker. Tinker versus Tinker. Now that'll be a thing.
I'd love to see OpenAI get their hands on that.
Alright, so that's the last lot of double water runes.
I actually quite like the noise that the water room makes. I think it's quite nice.
What's funny, I've literally played 2 games on this patch, and I never actually saw a water rune.
That just shows your mid lane, your skill on mid lane. Oh, there's a Cogs coming off on top lane. They're getting a lot of damage on the Oracle. Can they actually clean him up this time? Timbersaw has no mana, and the creeps are tanking all the battery assaults, so it's gonna be a no. But still, you know, Oracle living on 200 health. He is, yeah, he's just gonna heal.
These guys are having fun. There's a lot of spam. Clearly, it's personal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, they're enjoying themselves, which is nice. Okay, Hoodwink has found Bristle. Yeah, just in the jungle. Not gonna do anything with it though. Smart girl.
You missed the stack. Awful.
Oh god, yeah. Oh, that was the strat, yeah. And Clockwork going over finishing up that Oracle we were talking about before. Tell me someone saw that. I was going to say that was ironic. I am so sorry, but I did not see that. Oh, Aslan's gonna watch the cast back and he's gonna be like, God damn it! We've got.
You may not be seen, but you are noticed. He's doing great work up there.
Precisely, yeah. Bristleback, just look at the harass that he just did to the puck. That was 70% just like because they tried to last hit. That was actually insane.
I think he's rushing maybe a Vanguard or something because I think he's about to pick up a Ring of Health.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep.
I like Vanguard on Bristleback, honestly.
Good against the Terrorblade. He has lots of damage instances, and that's when damage block is really good.
Yeah, Puck 2 has a fair few damage instances as well, just in the sense of the auto attacks, especially when they get the auto attack talents. You know, the ones that you know, the ones where it's like Dreamcore Rapid Fire in the late game, obviously, and the one where whenever they do the phase shift, they do an auto attack.
Yeah,
that's a good one too.
Vanguard got some nice buffs. It's got 10% more block chance now, and I think it's cheaper.
I think the Vita booster is cheaper. I'm not sure if the actual. Yeah. I think it might have been increased.
No, it wasn't.
Oh no, it wasn't.
Because it has no recipe, so there was no way of increasing it.
Oh yes, that's right. Vanguard doesn't have a recipe. Sorry, I don't play offlaners too often, but yeah, that makes sense. I also quite like something that I like a lot for supports is Arcane Booster is 100 gold cheaper, which means that Arcane Boots are 100 gold cheaper.
Yes.
Which means you have
nice.
mana and lane.
Ooh, this Bristle's so close to dying.
Yeah, I see that. Puck's
still chasing. He's going for it. He's got a Q.
Chasing a Bristle back, but it works in the jaunt as well to get rid of the tower damage. It was a really nice Q to pick up the Bristle back there, and that's going to be a kill on the lane.
I mean, 6 out of 10. He didn't tip him aggressively, so.
Yeah, but you know, he's almost got enough money for his power treads now, and you know, considering he's got two null tallies and a bottle, he's doing well for farm. Oh, and he's picking up the bouncy rune as well.
He split him off from the illusion. That's pretty nice. He is creating space. Let's put it that way, because he's about to go down to the Hogman.
Yeah, I think ideally. Oh, okay, no. Yeah, ideally he would have been a little bit higher leveled and maybe also had a few more items. That Urn of Shadows is looking pretty far away for him right now. But it is a decent earn game. If he can get a hook on people, I think if he can get a hook on with enough follow up, I think there are some very nice kills that you can get on Radiant side here. Hoodwink is the main one I'm thinking of.
Maybe he's going for the urn for more of a sort of blink cancelling on heroes like Puck and Mars, because I don't think there's anything with particularly high regen. I guess there's Oracle in the game.
Yeah, I think Oracle, and also they did buff the Arena of Blood HP regen talent at 25, so who knows?
Planning for some late game there.
Yeah, exactly.
Nicely got pushed back.
Yeah, he's just
Jumps
going to
into
invest a creep. Yeah. Smart stuff. 3 heroes rotated. It's just standard stuff, really.
So this puck is doing really well, getting ahead. I do wonder how passive they're going to be on Radiant.
Well, this is a nice dream coil here on the clock. He puts down his cogs, but it's not going to be enough because he's going to get hit by the tree. He's silenced and he's dead. Textbook stuff right there. Hoodwink coming in to make sure the Clockwork couldn't do anything funky, but all in all, really good play there from the roaming support, and of course from the mid laner.
He's creating space for top in a sort of proxy sort of way. Timbersaur's getting a bit of a push off now. I think it's been really important for them to try and take the mid and top tier ones against Dire. Does that really allow the invading of Terrorblade space? I love that voice line.
Yeah, you know someone's a real Oracle player, right? When they spam it. So it's very nice stuff. Bristleback TPing into mid. Put a soul ring, you might want to... Yeah, he wants to get Puck off his tower. Not going to chase too far. Just going to try and get the farm and the XP. Very nice. He's almost coming up level 10. I feel like he probably takes the move speed talent, right?
On the Bristle?
Yeah.
I know the mana regen's pretty nice. He doesn't have a bowl. He does have soul ring though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, is the soul ring more than anything else. You don't really need too much mana. And speaking of souls, Clockwork just lost his, and so did Oracle. That's a 1-for-1 from Radiant to Dire. Didn't manage to catch that little engage, but we'll see what Terrorblade's doing right now. He is teleporting out of there. And he should be fine going straight back to... wait, where did he go? Oh, to the mid tower. Okay.
Fair enough. Carry on farming. I appreciate that efficiency.
Yeah.
It's very nice. Bristles are respecting the magic damage coming out of Puck, and it's gone Hood first.
Already. Yeah, smart stuff.
Both Timber and him have both got a Hood now.
Yeah, he's hit level 10. He's elected not to choose a talent and has instead gone 1-4-4-1, which I can respect, honestly. I think having Max in Bristleback early and Max in Quill Spray is just nice. Allows you to do things a little bit faster.
A lot of the time, the level 10 talent can be pretty bad.
Yeah,
so
or at
you
least
often
just,
skip it out for levels and your actual skills.
Or at least just underwhelming, yeah.
Do you think, as Terrorblade, do you start leveling up +2 to all attributes instead of reflection? Maybe like a value point of reflection.
I feel like a value point of reflection is not bad, just so that you have it if you need it, but I do think the stats will do him better in almost every other instance. Like, honestly, I think leveling stats on these farming junglers who are just really stat hungry, well, that's just a really nice change that they can do now.
Back to the days where you like go 1-1-1 build and jug or anti-mage.
And then just spam stats and go farm. Yeah, I remember those days. I remember the days where you would go 2-0-2 and then stats all the way to stats on 5. Then you'd take Omni Slash and then you just go stats all the way until whatever, because you just had all you needed to lane.
Or back when Dazzle's Poison Touch was so bad you wouldn't even level it.
Oh god, I remember that. Yeah, that spell used to be awful.
Yeah.
But Weave was just so good, so...
Like, max level was, like, slow for 33%, then 66%, then for, like, 99%, and then stun.
Yeah.
It's like, what are you doing,
Yeah,
spell?
it's like if the Enigma spell was terrible. Dream Coil from the Puck onto the Timbersaw, just the Timbersaw and only the Timbersaw. The arena is committed. They've got 2 Radiant heroes outside, 2 Radiant heroes inside. Timbersaw falling low, gonna die to the magic damage. Mars also gonna go down as well. Lots of damage coming out from all over the place here. Oracle electing to save the Puck rather than himself. That's 2 kills down on Radiant. Beautiful hook to secure the Hoodwink. She's going to try and scurry off into the trees, but unfortunately, Radiant just have too much damage, and she's going to die before she even gets the chance.
Ooh,
that
bomb
was
lane.
a really good fight for the Radiant.
Alright, it's not happening. Yeah, that was really good for the Radiant. Now they can exert that pressure and start taking Terrorblade space.
Oh yeah.
Actually, even pressuring the tier 2. They've got
Yeah, they've used Woods for it. I believe it's their intention to take this. Puck is being bullied out of the way. All the heroes are back up because it's only 13 minutes. The death timers aren't very long. So we wonder what's happening. There are TPs all over the place. Very weird
Hoodwink
tree
ult.
dynamics. It's the Hoodwink ult on the Bristleback.
Oh, is he going to turn?
Oh, just
what a
little
whiff.
bit too much. It's okay, no one saw it. Acorn shot gonna bounce off both heroes. Bristleback.
That definitely would have killed him.
Oh,
Like,
definitely, without a doubt.
along with the slow, etc.
Without a shadow of a doubt. And they did actually get 1,500 damage on the tower. They wanted to take it, definitely. But that was a very fast and, I would say, greedy play from the Radiant there. How do you feel about it, Daybreaker?
Yeah, it was a large commitment to go for that, and they got lucky. Oh, the Clockwork Hook just got whiffed against the hero. Yeah, I think it's really hard to push a tier 2 at this point, and I think in a way they're kind of wasting a bit of their time when they could just easily have, as soon as they won that fight, and they know the tier 1's already down on Dire, go for the tier 1 mid. I think that's even more important than the tier 2 top.
The tier 1 mid just opens up so much more space. Like, unless you're trying to pull out some kind of wacky outpost play, going for a tier 2 this early is just not... It's just not what you want to do. Because in order to take it, you'd need to commit a carry, like, in order to have the damage to do so. And obviously, Lifestealer's not going to want to do that, so...
Speaking of which, yeah, both Terrorblade and Lifestealer playing these sorts of AFK farming rounds, and I'm really surprised that Lifestealer's managing to stay ahead of Terrorblade when you've got those illusions to work with.
Yeah, if I just switch to the net worth now, I'll show you guys just exactly what Terrorblade is talking about. Terrorblade? No, Daybreaker is talking about. Yeah, no, it's crazy. You're so many different heroes today. That's crazy.
I know.
But yeah, Lifestealer is sitting about 700 gold ahead of the Terrorblade, which is actually quite nice. Terrorblade, a really farm-hungry hero that has a ton of damage, and oh, look at that armor, 23 armor at level 10. Like, goodness gracious. You know, you really wouldn't expect it, but here it is. 15-minute bounties have come up, and they are taken. 63 gold. Decent attempt at the chakram there, but it's just not going to be enough to actually lock down the puck. Bristleback walking into the triangle now.
He's just forcing the issue.
Yeah. He's like, right, I'm in your space, what are you going to do about it? Oracle is a little bit out of the fight. Clockwork, really good idea there from the Clockwork to get them away, but unfortunately not quite at the stage in the game where he can do it effectively and also get the kill. The Dream Coil is now used on the Bristleback. The break is there too, and even though Lifestealer is inside him, it's just not going to be enough, but now the Arena of Blood is down, and we're wondering, are they trapped inside with Mars, or are they trapped inside with Lifestealer? It seems like the Dire at that arena had everything done right. Oracle will go down, but they will take 4 lives from the Dire and Lifestealer.
That was such a weird fight from the Radiant too. Like Clockwork and Bristle, like, come fight, let's go, let's go, let's go. Sort of like pass over here, and then the rest of the team like, can we just push to tier 1? And I'm not saying neither is right or wrong, but you need to be doing the same thing. And they end up just losing the Clockwork for essentially for free, and Bristle being incredibly compromised. And they ended up turning that around.
Yeah, it was a very just strange fight overall, because Bristle just kind of, you know, we were talking about what kind of engage does Radiant have. Bristle literally just kind of walked in on this side of the map, you know, like just walked in here and started just, like you say, forcing the issue. It wasn't an engage as much as a, I'm here, debate me.
Debate me.
You know what I mean?
I reckon you shouldn't be allowed to farm the Ancients. What do you think?
Yeah, tell me your opinions.
Well, I think your team is nowhere near you. What? Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, banned. Fired. Daybreaker is an ass and we will not be working with him.
Thank God.
Oh, right. I think that Dire need to push this newfound... that fight was really good. I'm thinking if I'm on the Dire, if I'm Oracle, I want to buy a smoke and maybe make something happen.
Hex.
But at the moment, it seems that Puck's actually been... Okay, no, Dispel. No, he's fine, he's fine. The disrespectful... Oh, hang on. They've Dream Coil this. Bristle with his Blink reveal going straight in. Clockwork gets in the fight. Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, he manages to get the... get the hook on Bristleback and not on the enemy heroes. The Arena of Blood is down, and there's a lot of damage and a lot of spells flying everywhere. The False Promise is used on Mars. Hopefully he'll be able to get out of this. Lifestealer popping out, gonna make sure that Oracle goes down. Mars as well takes way too much damage to stick around, and now if we look over here, we have Puck who is also going down. Really nice hex there to guarantee that they just cannot get out. There are no trees anywhere near.
Timbersaw is happy.
The
If
mid-
we were
the
surprised by
mid
the blink from Bristleback and we have global vision, what the hell would Dyer thinking? What on earth? Terribly forcing the tier 2 tops. So someone's going to have to respond to that, right, guys?
Also, I want to make it very clear to the stream chat. We have a 3-minute delay, so I will be responding to your messages 3 minutes after you type them. But I have noticed the issues that have been brought up, and will be working on them as soon as possible. At the moment, there is no changes I can make. Apologies. But again, thank you for bringing them up, as it is always something I'm always happy to improve the experience for you guys. So I'll get rid of that as soon as I can. Going back into the game, though, we have Puck just kind of walking out into the middle here. I mean, sure. Not a big issue there, but just rather strange movement overall. Seemed like a bait.
Just said hi.
Yeah,
Bye.
just trading a little bit of paint,
Right. So Lysa's got his Deso. He hits pretty hard now. It's really nice against the Mars, especially. He's quite a low armor hero. It's not particularly effective against Terrorblade though, because you got so much armor. We're gonna have plenty, despite the Desolator.
Yeah.
That's why you sometimes see more of a reliance on stuff like Maelstrom and MKB. But
Yeah, I can definitely see that too. It'll be interesting. Oh, Lifestealer actually picking up a kill on Oracle, who was way out of position, it looks like, to be in the river there.
I think he was just getting wards off.
Yeah,
These new ones near the timber.
yeah, I see.
But he was
I see.
under ward vision himself the whole time.
Yeah, it's a very rough one to go for. He has a sentry, but he actually can't see the ward on top of here, so he will not be getting the gold for it. They're pinging out the clockwork here, but those cogs will make it so that they just cannot chase him. Definitely an interesting engagement. He's got a book also. Bristleback and Lifestealer looking to take an early Roche here. 20 minutes.
Oh, that's a lot of minus army. Got the Deso as well as the Nezuko.
Yeah, but
Worry about the other heroes.
Yeah, they've got the vision from the orb. This could be a Roche fight, and it's an early time to do it too. All ults all up on both sides. We'll have to see what happens here. Shadow Shaman has committed his wards. They want to kill
Mars
this
coming
Roche.
around.
The Mars immediately jumps in and puts the arena off. He gets 2 heroes inside, but he's stunned from the shackles. Radiant take the Roche, and they immediately pick up the Aegis on the Lifestealer, who is running low and armor toggling to save his life. Infest on the Bristleback will save him. Clockwork goes down, but for his life, his team is rewarded with a Roche kill and the Aegis.
Definitely worth.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Excellent play.
Especially considering that Lifestealer got out of that. Like, he dropped very, very low. That was almost a very rough situation.
Jax thinks
But,
Radiant's bottom tower
Yeah,
is about
that
to
completely
fall.
gone. Look at him, he's out of there. And now he's literally out of there.
Did Radiant's bottom tower just fall? Don't answer that.
I think the next timing that they need to fight around is when Terrorblade gets his Skadi.
Oh yeah.
That minus, like, obviously the slow and what you're normally used to with Terrorblade is really good, but also the anti-regen versus Bristle, who has a decent amount of regen. You got Lifestealer, obviously, trying to regen with Lifesteal, and then you got Timbersaw as well with reactive armor. It's going to make a big difference.
So one thing
It's also why you see Puck going Spirit Vessel as well.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. One thing I do actually quite like here is Bristleback bought that Hood of Defiance in lane against the Puck because he respected the magic damage. He then went into Blink and then Vanguard and Witch and Falcon Blade, and is only now looking at queuing up the rest of the Eternal Shroud. I just like it when people recognize when an item doesn't need to be finished and there's higher priority things to go for. Like it tells you, it separates the good players from the great players.
Yeah, and he's making full use of all his slots as well because of it.
Precisely, yeah. You've got 6 slots. You want to use them, you know? So if we look here, we've got Puck and
What talent does
Hoodwink.
Shaman get instead of cast range? Ward's attack range. Meh.
Yeah.
You go for Hex cooldown.
I do just want to say, Shaman has a smoke and they're all grouped up in the triangle. They could be looking to get a smoke off and then maybe wrap around to mid, or maybe catch this Terrorblade out in the middle of his farm.
Do Radiant want their middle tower?
Because Clockwork has
He is
noticed him.
all by himself.
Yes, he is. There's TPs coming to tier 2 in the outpost immediately, but is it going to be fast enough to save this Terrorblade? The Sunder was absolutely perfect! Amazing baits from the Terrorblade. The Timbersaw will go straight down, and now Clockwork's in a really sticky situation. He's going to go down as well. Double kill for the Terrorblade, and now Radiant are in a really tough
What
space.
a disaster.
Absolute disaster. Triple kill for the Terrorblade, and they're still going. Great Yules misses the spear. We won't talk about it too much though, because Terrorblade is just running at him and he's got no tower to save him. Lifestealer's having to come out and actually fight this guy. And he is actually fighting back. He's got Aegis. The Manta uses the stun to get the hoodwink, and that is probably going to be where they back away from each other. But Radiant are looking for more specifically this Puck. She's going to fall super low. But
Here comes the Clockwork Flare.
Oh yeah,
Here comes the Clockwork Flare. Go on, do it. Get it. Oh! I didn't think it was enough anyway.
It wasn't going to be enough, but that was actually quite funny. Oh, and Lifestealer picks up the Oracle on the backside. That was such a weird, elongated fight. It looked like Radiant had found a fantastic
the worst
little...
way it could have started for Radiant.
Oh yeah, no, Terrorblade getting that Sunder off though was absolute. That was hype. That was hype. That was awesome. But yeah, as the fight went on, it just got worse and worse for Radiant until it reached a critical mass and then started slowing. And all of a sudden, Lifestealer turns around and is like, "Why are we running?"
Yeah, unless Shaman's locking him down, it's actually really easy to pull out Sunders this game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. They don't have very much interrupts. Like, I think it might be just battery assault.
Yep. Unless they build something for it, it's just that. All right, Timber, you're a bit surrounded here, sir.
Yeah, plus the break as well. Oh, the tip. Oh, hang on.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, fair enough.
You got the outpost in the meanwhile for it and the
tip, but that was a little bit. I was a little bit scary there, I think. Because, you know, you throw the tip on him and all of a sudden he does that much damage, it's like, oh, hang on a minute. Karma at work, sometimes. Yeah, very rough stuff there.
He's got the full Scardy now in Terrorblade. Nice little power spike for him. He's looking to get that BKB after.
I just want to say, the farming potential of him and the gold is really, really nice on him. 25 minutes is a pretty good time to go to have Treads, Manta, and Scardy. 12.
Yep, that's Terrorblade. He's been left alone for the most part.
Yeah, and then the one time where he does join a fight, he gets a triple kill and doesn't even die for it.
Oh,
Aegis reclaimed on the Lifestealer. Just gonna.
3 minutes till the respawn.
Or, yeah, 3 minutes until the possible respawn. You know, he may respawn Daybreaker. He may not.
Oh, yeah. I misread that. My bad.
Ooh, here's a smoke on Radiant. All 5 heroes, including the Lifestealer. Who needs farm when you can get kills? Rocket Flare used.
Don't think they realised Terrorblade's down there.
Yeah, well, if they did, I think they're good. I think they think it's just an illusion and he's not near. Clockwork now.
Oh, they're going back for him. They assume he's going to walk back, but he's going to TP out for sure.
Oh, yeah. Well, that
This indecision is killing their smoke, I think.
Yeah, they either needed to aggressively move over here, or they needed to try and find this Terrorblade. But Terrorblade is in such a good position where he can just, unless they catch him... Shadow Shaman has popped his smoke.
Okay.
They're going to just kind of back away.
That's a yikes.
Terrorblade's fine. Terrorblade didn't even feel the need to Townportal Scroll there. He can just sit back here and throw his illusions wherever he wants to.
I'm not even sure how aware of how much space he just created there.
Oh yeah, no. Considering he literally sat in a tree and did nothing, he created so much space for the rest of his team without even realizing it. I'm sure.
You say nothing, but he was farming with illusions. So.
Oh, true. Yeah. True. Yeah, good point. I think he'll watch this back and just be like, "Wow, really? No way." Very unusual stuff, but I do actually quite like how this Terrorblade's playing. I gotta be honest, that Sunder has turned me into a TV fan, or specifically an Orange Juice fan. Which, by the way, I have to say, Orange Juice, fantastic name. Gotta give it to
but I don't like that it's potato to orange juice.
Well, you gotta have orange juice with your potatoes, I think. Like, fried potatoes with some orange juice on the side. I respect it.
I was thinking more of an ingredient of the drink itself.
Well, no, because then it'd be potato juice.
It'd be potato or orange juice.
No,
Got
because
potatoes and orange in it.
no, because do potatoes even have juice? Can you juice a potato? I mean, I guess you can technically juice
If you
anything,
squeeze
right?
hard enough.
Yeah, right. You could juice the earth if you really wanted to, if you had a big enough juicer.
Right, that's some evil plot if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, it's like a Doofenshmirtz
Juice
type
the
machine.
earth.
Yeah, the juicinator. Getting the tier 3 items now, 27 minutes past a little while ago. Titan Sliver's been found on Radiant side, which could actually be really nice on Bristleback. Or on Lifesteal. No, Lifesteal already has the magic immunity. Puck gonna be found here by Timbersaw. He's gonna, yeah, they're just gonna jump and get out, but that's fine. I feel
And
like
this is where you're seeing the struggle of initiation. It's a bit weird.
yeah, they don't have
I'd
anything
like
to
to
lock
catch
it.
someone out there, but it's
Yeah.
not happening.
I don't have anything to lock it down. Pause from Terrorblade. Flaming
Lagaguga.
lag.
Right, Puck halfway to Wags. Mars has got Blink yours. Oh, Bristles 100 gold off having the overwhelming blink.
Oh, is that so? Let me take a look at that. You are
Nice
right.
little soft initiation there.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Actually,
Most importantly,
actually,
it cancels blinks when
yeah.
you go in.
Yeah, I do like that a lot. I think that is really nice because it is something which they'll need to use because then the only hero who'll be able to swiftly get out if they want to is Puck because of the illusory orb and phase shift combo. But everyone else will kind of just be stuck where they are unless they want to use their movement abilities. I see Oracle has a 4-staff and is looking to build into a Yule's. Hoodwink also has a 4-staff of her own. What else do we have on the die that they can use in counter? Mars has a Yule, so you can just use the Bristle and then set up for a Spear arena. And then Terrorblade, of course, he's just got, the Manta style. Like, he doesn't want to escape, he wants to get in and just absolutely pound on the Radiant side instead. So, I think it is still a very good item. Regardless.
Roshan may respawn in 1 second.
Oh, wow, you're right. Look at that. Roshan may respawn in 1 second. Oh, God.
It's kind of
look how-
annoying that a pause isn't a second later, so we can have a discussion around Roshan's actually respawning.
Yeah. Do you see how close... Can you look at the... Did you see the clock on top of Roshan? You see how close it is to the thing? It's like
Zoom in.
just there. I can't zoom in any further than this, unfortunately. Alright, let's see.
I didn't know you could call a timeout for more.
Oh.
2.5 minutes, that's a long one.
Oh my, yeah, the 2.5 minute mark. That's yeah, like
Max
you say,
is free.
that is a regular one. That is a good one. Oh, quickening charm found by the bristleback. Very nice
I
stuff.
think that's good news for the Dark, so they're still kind of delaying the game a bit.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, a faster Roche spawn here would have been absolutely what Radiant wanted. And a later one, well, the later it is, the better it is for Dire, because it gives them more opportunities to possibly win this map back. Because the creep line at the moment, if you just look on the map, ladies and gentlemen, the creep line at the moment is like here. So on this side here, this is where Dire can play, and this is where Radiant can play. And as you can see, Roche is just inside of the Radiant zone. So
Lifesteal is hanging out by a Roche pit as if it's going to reap time soon. Feels bad, man.
oh, that sucks. Yeah,
They're looking for a fight, ready for it.
Even Dire are checking it. Like they've got Terrorblade. What I like is that Terrorblade didn't send an illusion in there. He just walked in there with an illusion. He was ready to start scrapping. That was I like the confidence
Oh,
there.
Oracle.
Ooh, this good trigger discipline. Good trigger discipline on the hook. Not using it. Oh, you hate to see how overwhelming blink into the Clockwork Storm. That absolutely sucks. But Dire immediately there with the follow-up. The Arena of Blood has gone down, and now a lot of different stuns are coming out on the Radiant side. The Dream Coil is there too. They cannot move. Lifestealer is on the back line though.
Buy back
He's
from
picking
Oracle.
up the Oracle. Oracle immediately buying back. He says, I want to be in this fight because I know how important it is. And Mars also just being such a disruptive force. Terrorblade going so low but eventually dying. 60 seconds on his death time, and Mars is down too. So is
had
Oracle.
some-
After the dieback, Radiant have taken everything in this fight, and they will not be denied of any resources. Roshan
was a
spawns in
Game-defining
30
fight, that one.
Oh, definitely. Roshan spawns in 30 seconds. Roshan spawns in 30 seconds. They can't
He's
really...
going to be calling lag. He didn't get a Sunder off or his Manta.
Yeah, that's really, really unfortunate if it was lag. One thing I do want to make very, very clear on this, though, is Radiant have a very clear game plan here. You know, you've got creeps pushing up mid, you've just killed the creep wave. You're definitely going to be taking this mid tier 2. You've got all the heroes there. You can then double back and go, oh, Roche is probably up by now, which it will be.
Yeah,
and then they've got a free Roche, and that basically sets them up to push high ground or take the mid or the bottom tier 2, depending on what they feel like.
So yeah, they could even potentially try and push high ground because they know that Terrorblade doesn't have meta for ages. Mars has been cast.
Yeah, and Oracle's down for ages, so they know they have no saves or dispels for any of the stuns which they can put on them. Specifically, Shadow Shaman Hex.
Either way, they're getting a lot out of this.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
worth
They've got Serpent Wards too. They've got Serpent Wards. They didn't use Serpent Wards.
Oh,
in
they
that
still
fight.
got that. Nice.
Yeah, so they can realistically get a lane of Rax here. Yeah, Bristleback just tanking it. Can't push through backdoor protection as easily as you could before, but they are bringing it down. Desolator helping a lot. Backdoor goes down, and now the tower just absolutely melts. Bristleback again just taking down these creeps very quickly. No wards used. Will they use it on the high ground?
Looks like they're going for the push.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman immediately commits the wards, no hesitation. The Fortify is there.
Counter fortify.
But it doesn't really, yeah. It kind of fortifies there, but it doesn't even really matter because you can very easily tank this with your strength heroes, right? Like, Bristleback is perfectly happy to tank it, Timbersaw wants to tank it for the extra stacks, and now they're looking at pushing these middle racks. Everyone on the dire side is up. I think you just get ranged and leave, but Mars jumping the gun incredibly. The Arena of Blood is there. The spear misses, though there are two heroes inside. Clockwork getting a really good hook and creating a lot of space for the rest of the people in the fight to just get out safely. He gives his life for the rest of his team, and they get out pretty much scot-free. And they get the ranged racks thanks to the wards. The melee racks is still up. The immediate smoke actually from Dire. They want to take this further.
I mean, they still don't have meta. I'm not sure about this. If they could get a pick off, that's nice.
Oh, that's a really nice... Oh, that's so nice on Shadow Shaman there. Lifestealer turning around, hits the rage button. He's got tunnel vision on this Oracle, though. Rage running out is no longer...
You can see the nerf to Abyssal Blade there is actually the reason why Oracle's alive, right?
Yeah, exactly. And now... Oh, Lifestealer is so far out of position. He gets speared. He's a little bit out of the danger zone, but he can still be chased after. Really, really nice stuff there.
Oracle just staring him down.
To pick it up, yeah. The break, the Timbersaw goes down as well. Radiant.
What a pro.
I wouldn't
right
even call
when
it a throw.
Roshan's up.
I wouldn't even call it a throw. I'll talk a bit more about this as the fight goes on, but Bristleback's taking a lot of damage from that Sunday. He's got Spirit Vessel as well, which is just whittling down the amount of regen he has. The Root and the Dispel is there too. Mars blinking ahead, and that's the Porcupine down as well. They can now move to Roshan. I don't think that was a throw.
Fresh meta.
I think that was a really, really smart play from the Oracle to immediately smoke and chase because he knew they were going to the outpost. Because they backed away.
The Lifestealer just dived way too far. Anyway,
Roshan's
got Shard now as well.
I don't think Radiant...
Aegis, Cheese, and Shard.
Yeah, I don't think Radiant threw. I do think that Lifestealer got incredibly greedy, though. And that could have been avoided if he did not
It's the Abyssal Blade nerf right there, just changing this whole fight.
Literally, yeah. Something
Who takes the Shard?
Yeah. Who takes the Shard? Oh, probably Terrorblade, no?
Pretty nice on putt.
Yeah, but on Terrorblade it gives you so much more siege potential. 7 second steroid. Yeah, 50% uptime gives him 100 movement speed and attack speed. It's really nice stuff. And if they need it, I'm just thinking if they need to siege, it's a good option, especially if you've got it for free. Yep, and they've given the Shard over to Terrorblade for him to use. Really smart stuff. Yeah.
Oh, he's gone in inventory. Yeah, he's putting it out now.
Yeah.
We definitely had a discussion. They've left Cheese on the
Oh, yeah. They would have had a discussion, but I like that Terrorblade knew that Demon Zeal is a really good sieging ability, and also just gives him a lot more in the fight as well. You know, basically it's a small cooldown that means that you have a lot of fight potential even in melee form without meta, and it's, you know, much better. Obviously, meta you want to use it in meta, but it gives you more fight potential outside of meta as well, so that you don't have to basically work around this one very long cooldown like, you know, Terrorblade usually does.
Mars has got a fresh BKB now. And it's so weird to see 9 seconds on it now. As fresh.
Yeah, 10 seconds BKB been removed from the game. But so was 5 seconds. Oh, here's a nice smoke.
It's terribly it's not smoke, but they're actually seen. This maybe?
That's fine.
Yeah, because there's a ward right there.
Maybe they use it. The Dream Coil is immediately used on the Bristleback. One of the tanky talkers to go for. Really nice spear to break the coil, and oh my goodness, look at how much damage he's taking. He just died.
That's huge.
Absolutely massive. That Hoodwinkle, you know, the break on the Hoodwinkle is just so impactful. You know, it turned Bristleback there from someone who was probably going to take a while.
It didn't land.
Oh, did it not land?
No, because of a spear.
Oh, just because the spear pushed it away. Well, in that case, imagine if it had landed.
Yeah, the Dream Core, just having Dream Core and a Dream Core snap was enough because they're like 5v1. You can't have damage 5v1.
No way. Especially not when you're stunned. Another looking to push this high ground. Metamorphosis used.
Straight there.
Immediate
trying to
hex,
force the
which is
Bristle's
nice.
buyback, but he doesn't have it.
No. Well, if they don't get the buyback, then they get this tower. He hasn't used his Demon Zeal. Oh, yeah.
How do I use it just before he sunders at this health?
Radiant's bottom tower
But the Lotus just is a really good counter to it.
Lotus is really nice there, yeah.
Radiant's bottom barracks are about to crumble.
Alright. BKB and
BKB.
B. Yeah, BKB
Yeah, I can
used.
respect that.
Yeah,
Now get out.
Just make sure Sunder used on the Oracle. Very nice. Hero that's very good at healing himself back
Overwatch.
up. Overwatch KW. Taking their outpost back. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna do something that I don't usually do on broadcast. I'm gonna admit one of my flaws. I actually do not know how the new outpost XP works.
It's basically just XP per minute while you hold it.
Okay, fair
Would have
enough.
found the
Immediate
Terrorblade
TP, but
and the Abyssal
unfortunately you
Blade.
forgot about the Abyssal Blade, and now Terrorblade's in a really tough spot because there are 4 Radiant heroes around and the cogs are immediately up. Shows the shotgun.
Oracle's coming.
He's used it all. Yeah, Oracle's on his way,
gonna
but can
get
he
there.
get there in time? No, he cannot. Oh, that was so unfortunate. That was rough. That was really rough. Like, to get caught up by that. Really nice smoke and really nice awareness from the Radiant there to just turn that into not only a kill, but an Aegis as well. Like, you got the Aegis and you
great
got a kill.
strategic call.
Amazing stuff. Because now, all that advantage that the Dire had, look, the gold, if you just saw that as I was saying, the gold difference literally just switched over to Radiant as I was saying that sentence. It is neck and neck at the moment, ladies and gentlemen.
Perfect.
DD in the river. I'm going to put that on the Life Stealer. Oh, Illusionist Cave, that's nice. I want that over the Titan Sliver. Maybe the Titan Sliver can go on someone like Bristleback or Timbersaw instead. Status resistance both very good on those heroes.
They got a flicker as well, which is a really nice change to it. Now it always flickers in a forward direction. It's super strong, I think.
Yeah.
I always thought it was super strong because being able to display that self often is, in my opinion, overpowered. Like any silence
it's very strong.
gone.
And also, forward direction, people are like, oh, well, you have to face forward. Yes, but here's the thing, they buffed the turn rates. It's easier to face in where it's easier to define where forward is so that it's a favorable position.
Leveler for both teams. Pretty nice.
Because if you can just get if forward is anywhere in a 180 degrees of a certain place, right? So if forward is just away from the team, so it's this side of the circle instead of this side of the circle here, then as long as you're even facing up here, or up here instead, then that is still good. So if you're facing here and you need to face here, you only need to move this much. Flicker is actually very good at the moment. I think it's going to be one of the more definitive tier 4 items.
Just terribly. He's going right to where he died last.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
all
he
by
thinks they
himself.
don't
If this
have
clockwork finds him.
Maybe he thinks they don't have vision on it at the moment, and I mean they don't. But clockwork.
Oh, they're smoked up in mid. This Timbersaw is going to tank it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's been leashed. Lotus is on him, but it just doesn't matter. Too much damage. Ooh. The
This
use
kills
was
the tree
nice, but yeah. Yeah. Manages to waste time with that kill, at least.
DD on the puck as well was always helpful. They're actually going to find a shaman now. He's silenced up. Easy kill here. Ooh, Lycio is actually going in the clockwork as well. BKB up from the Terrorblade. Hugely committing.
Lots of things happening here. We've got Lifestealer. He's popping out of the clockwork, but the clockwork's going to go down. That's the Arena of Blood used for 2 kills. And, well, 3 kills and a buyback of Shadow Shaman. There's a big Sunder, and now he can just absolutely tear this team apart. Lifestealer with a lot of regen is actually out-tanking everything here. But
it's not going to last, no.
It's not going to last. It's only in the cooldowns. Shadow Shaman using his wards for reasons. And that,
Look, I tried.
That's,
this is extra lane of racks easily. Being able to just sunder a bristleback seems so broken. Just look how tanky you not.
Yeah, it's very nice. It's a very nice pick into the bristleback. That last pick, Terrorblade, was really smart.
Yeah.
And Orange Juice, he knew. He was like, oh, this is such a good Terrorblade game here. They have so many good Sunder targets, which they do. Look, just like that. Look how much damage he just did to that Timbersaw, who was usually absolutely impossible to get to that level of health. And also, he healed himself back up to full. What more do you have to say? He is in melee for me. He doesn't have his BKB for one more second, but he immediately mans to BKBs and he is out of there. Fantastic bushwhack from the Hoodwink to get Terrorblade out of there. He is home.
Who needs a nullifier in this lifesteal to kill its Oracle?
Oracle didn't die. Oh my god, the false promise.
He will. Eventually.
I mean, he has the Purifying Flames, and Clockwork doesn't have that much damage on his own. He just needs to get into a. Oh, there's no trees here. What stuff? Yules? Yules is himself. He uses the Ghost Scepter. Oh no, that's not enough. That was a lot of space from the Oracle there.
The all chat.
Yeah, right.
I am a robot. Yeah, just kidding. Jackpot. And it's off.
AC coming up from the Mars soon. That'll counter out the Lifesteal's AC. I'm really surprised I managed to defend that, actually. Felt like, I guess Meta was running out.
Do it with flair.
Meta's a pretty biggie.
Yeah, it is pretty big. Now the outposts go right back to the Radiant. There have been a lot of outpost captures this game.
Such a close game.
Yeah, for real.
Really relies on these initiations. If it was like pick off Terrorblade early, the game's over. If he, just take out one of these tanky heroes for because of Sunder whilst trying to do set.
Yeah, well then that's
it's over.
It's a free building at least. At least.
It's free real estate.
Literally, yeah, free. Oh, hang on, applause.
I almost trust
Valve, please.
I like that Timbersaw voice line. I almost trust you. Almost. I don't, but I almost do.
There's a lot of great voice lines in this game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's got the shard on Bristle now. Get that hairball out.
The hairball, really nice stuff. I very much like the hairball. I think it's a fantastic spell.
Roshan's up, by the way, with the Ags. Rather than a Refresher Shard, which I think is a lot more relevant this game. There's not many big ultimates really for the Refresher.
Yeah, I mean...
So kind of cool to see that.
I will say, the only thing where Refresher could be used is Terrorblade has an empty item space. And Metamorphosis with Refresher means that you are much more active much more often, you know?
Yeah, I'd like to see him get an Ags just as, the kind of...
Oh, for the Terror
The
Wave?
fear is really good
Yeah,
to get Bristle to run away from you.
Yeah, and also that is what is useful with the Refresher as well. Barista says that Roshan is up and immediately makes the call to start it. The rest of his team following through. Shadow Shaman's not there. He's just pushing out the bot wave and trying to deal with these mega creeps, which honestly I can respect doing so. Oh, nice, using the shard as well to get the serpent wards. Very, very good stuff. There's a little bit of a vision war happening here on top. Lifestealer illusion for the trickster cloak.
Also, Hoodwink's got the decoy now. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird champ. Oh, and the Ags is going on the bristleback for the viscous nasal goo. That's gonna be
With
rough.
no cast point.
No cast point at all. Look at him use it.
Just snot everywhere.
Come on, you gotta use it, crazy.
It's teasing us. They're gonna
Oh,
smoke.
he is,
Oh, we didn't get the timber.
Didn't get the timber.
yeah,
but
they're
that's,
smoking up.
That's quite alright. I don't think it's too bad. Yeah, the bonus movement speed and health from the infest. They want to look for this Terrorblade, I think. They don't have
He's all by
eyes on
himself.
him.
His team is so scared, but Terrorblade's just off fire.
Yeah. Oh, can they see him through this river? No, they cannot. Looking through the triangle. Oh, here
They
he
found him. Here he
comes.
comes.
No cast point. The dispel's there, but it's not going to be enough. Terrorblade, you need to do something very quickly, and it's just not going to be enough. The lockdown saved for when he was getting onto low health from the Shadow Shaman. Really, really nice play there. Terrorblade down now for a minute and a half, but he does have his buyback, and Radiant are in a dominating pole position to try and get some buildings pushed here.
He's gonna have to deal with Puck's split. Well, I say split push down the middle. Actually blinks on him, but he doesn't have any lockdown from him. Right? Maybe he's just trying to pop that Aeon disc, which has a fairly long.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
be far
a
off.
nice thing to get rid of. Lifestealer immediately popping rage there, but the Abyssal Blade. Even in melee range, it's still enough to take down this Oracle. False Promise used, but one has to wonder if it's actually worth it. Creating a lot of space, I suppose. Oh my Wemo,
We've actually just moved on with our life. You're probably dead. Bye. Not worth my time.
Oh yeah, it's like the meme, isn't it? You know, you hit them hard enough and then it's just like, oh my Wemo, Shinderu. And they blow up. It's good stuff. It's good
The
stuff.
only anime I've watched, I'm afraid,
Is what? Sorry, you cut off at the end of that.
is the Dota one.
Good. As it should be. As it should be.
I'm sure there's probably some other good ones.
Nah.
Alright, never mind.
Trust me. I've seen them.
Won't bother with that whole
You ain't missing much.
medium.
Alright, now, yeah, they've got even more building push happening here. They're looking at taking down these top racks, but the immediate Abyssal Blade plus the BKB piercing stone on the clockwork is going to make it so that Mars cannot arena when he needs to, and he falls almost immediately. In comes the break and the massive 3-man coil, and now Dire can maybe actually start to mount a defensive and push it a little bit further, even though Puck is looking pretty dead. The buyback may just have to come out here. There goes down the Aegis, though. Lifestealers come back up, and the Sunder putting him all the way back up to full. Immediately force-staffed away.
He's not
He's
25
stunned.
yet, though,
He's
so
not
it's
20
cooldown
yet.
still, and he goes down. Buys back, but no meta.
Yeah, he's back. Yeah, precisely. Like you say, he's got no meta. He's got a few other cooldowns. There's so many buybacks happening here. All 5 heroes are actually currently up, but Clockwork is falling incredibly low. Bristleback picking up the Puck on the other side of the map, who is now down for 120 seconds. And again, another buyback from the Clockwork. They are recognizing that this is the fight, this is how the game ends, and now they're just looking to push into these dire buildings. Massive stuns, massive hexes, massive disables onto the Mars. He's going down, and that's a buyback down on him too. He's dead for another 2 minutes. Shadow Shaman
Jamming
falls in the back line, but Dire are just being pushed into their base, while Lifestealer and Bristleback absolutely...
Feels like Terrorblade needs to sell items just to get a meta.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
a refresher or something.
Oh, goodness.
It's pure desperation at this point. He has a Sunder up, but they keep interrupting him. There we are.
But he might just take enough damage from this false promise that might just kill him anyway. Yes, indeed he does. And now...
That's game.
Yeah, just going through the motions here. GG.
You cannot defend that ancient.
Yeah, Radiant. Yeah, Radiant are gonna go ahead and take this one. But what a
Congrats to
game!
Team
31 to
Pepeg.
30 to 31 kills. Congrats to Team Pepeg. Excellent stuff from both sides.
Time to make some screenshots.
Yeah. Whew. Wonderful stuff. Absolutely wonderful.
That was a really good game.
Oh yeah. Loving it.
Oh, that's weird. The heroes weren't loading. There we are.
Yeah, there we
You
go.
want to get the heroes in that.
So, right. Who do we think is
That was
MVP
seven-
of that game?
I really liked how the Bristle played with that blink.
Yeah.
That was a really, really cool play.
Yeah.
The Clockwork created a lot of space as well, and he had a lot of his
Oh
initiate.
yeah.
So
Yeah, definitely.
between them two, really.
Yeah, I would personally give it to the Bristleback just because I feel like his, he got caught out a few times. He tanked a few smokes here or there, but overall his late game fighting potential. Even though I wasn't particularly following him with the camera, I was more focusing on the Terrorblade and the Lifestealer. He was doing a very good job of just being really annoying on the edges of the fights and taking out key heroes like the Puck, like the Mars, like the Oracle. That really just allowed Radiant to take that last fight. And then eventually the game. Really, really nice stuff from all around. Let's take a look at some of the graphs, shall we?
Yes.
Oh wow,
It was close.
that's a roller coaster. Look at that. Yeah, the gold graph. Very quickly.
Hey,
skewing
almost
in both
through it,
directions.
like I said.
yeah, almost. You know, the win probability was all over the place. Really, really nice stuff from both teams. Right. Well. In the meantime, we need to set up some lobbies and stuff so you guys can take a look at some wonderful graphics, and we will be back with you for more Dota content, more wonderful tournament matches in the near future.
Yeah. Cool.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and almost ready for everything to go underway. For everyone who may have just joined the stream or has forgotten for some reason, my name is Melody. I also do go by Shooped, and I am going to be casting this tournament alongside Daybreaker.
Hello. Got 8 out of 10, so shouldn't be too much longer now.
Yeah, we're currently waiting on one player on both sides of the Radiant and Dire. And I gotta say, what a game. Last game. Am I right?
Yeah, it was really good.
That was a really good close
Didn't know
game.
who was going
of
to
Dota.
win.
Yeah, oh, no. I'm glad that I predicted Radiant, but I gotta say, that was a very intense fight at the end there. Very good play from both sides. I feel like even if I was on the losing side there of what was it, LFTF? LFTP?
LFTP, yeah.
LFTP. Even if I was on the losing side, I would still be really impressed. Like, I would still look back on that game fondly and say, you know what, we played well. You know, like a lot of the times when you lose in Dota, especially for me and also for a lot of the people I play with, when you lose a game, you're always caught up in the fact that you lost. What could have gone better? How could I have won it? Right? But we often forget to bring ourselves up for the play that we do make, right? Just because you lose a game doesn't mean you've played badly. Just means that the enemy team played in a better way than you did. But if you played better than your average, then you still had a good game, and that's still something to be proud of. And
Definitely.
I think
who
they
knows
should
what's
both be
going
proud
on
of
with
that.
this patch anyway.
Precisely.
So it's interesting. We have more of like a 4 protect 1 strat on one side, and on the Dire side we had, just 3 very tanky cores.
Yeah, just who were all about scrapping,
Wailing on
and
you.
just going crazy. Yeah, for sure. It was very interesting, and it's science. You now know from thinking about the game in such an intense situation. You now know more about this patch. Just because, you'll be looking through like, oh, what's a good item here? What's a good item there? Do we have good heroes for this? What can these heroes do? Do we need the shards on certain people? What do the shards do? All these kinds of different questions that you're eventually having to come up with answers to get you thinking and get you understanding more about the things, not just to do with Dota as a whole, but also with the new patch that's coming out. So it's a really good display of skill, knowledge, and tenacity from both sides. Really, really good stuff. I do love this tournament. I talk about it every time I cast this thing, but I do love this tournament, It's a very good experience. I like seeing these real players figuring out the game in real time and figuring out how to work with each other too. It's very nice.
Just reading the names. I think Team 2 is something like Karen Took the Kids.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Hang on. Oh, I know what I would call it if it were me. I can make a good Dota joke with that, but I'm not going to say it because if they've already done it, then that's going to look amazing. But I have a good idea for a good Dota themed joke.
Trying to think what it would be.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You keep it to yourself.
Is it rude?
It's not. No. It's something that I will say on stream. It's not. Oh, it is. Karen Took the Kids. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I thought it was going to be. Yeah. See, I would have loved.
Right.
I would have loved Karen Took the Tome.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, because
Karen Took the Small Camp.
Yeah.
Karen Took the Rochlings.
Yeah, Karen Took the Wards.
And that's
what's
like Radiant. I've said that already.
Yep. First pick on Karen Took the Kids, and Peg have gone Radiant again. Worked out for them last time. See if it'll work out for them again. So for the Dota people, for the Dota Orange team who are looking at this and doing so much fantastic voluntary work that that we're all kind of doing and making this stream happen. This current game is Team 7 versus Team 2, Peg versus Karen Took the Kids.
Yep, and the game is starting. And just as a little sneak preview, as obviously we saw the last game for Team 7 being Peg. Karen Took the Kids last time played a Pangolier, Crystal Maiden Jug, Ember Spirit, and Clockwork. So Clockwork being another common sort of pick there. Crystal Maiden had some interesting shard changes and stuff, but got the classic lane between them and Jug. and Pango's always fun. So I'm hoping to see one of them again.
Yeah, me too, definitely. Oh, the Puck ban this time. I like it. I think Puck is still relatively strong, but I do think Puck is no longer as crazy as they were back in 728 really. Oh, immediate ban on the Timbersaw as well. Peg.
And the Alchemist cheese, despite the gold nerfs. Hoodwink straight away.
Wow.
We've got some Hoodwink spammers
Hoodwink
in this
straight
tournament.
Straight out of the gate.
It's a fun hero.
It is a fun hero. It's just I wonder if it is a good proactive pick.
I think it might be down to Amends to the Dead looks to be Hoodwink player. He's got 28 matches in the last 3 months, so he's going to be nice and familiar with it. There's been no sort of mechanic changes with that hero apart from the axe and stuff, but so it should be nice and comfortable in that.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see what they pick here. And Peg have gone with their Shadow Shaman again. It seemed like they really liked it last time on Noisy, and he is more than ready to play it again. Let's see what their combo pick is. We've got.
To be honest, it's really interesting to see how strong of a pick this will be in general, because he's going to be one of the heroes that was really nerfed by the cast range changes, removing a talent, lower cast range and ether lens.
As well. Yeah. No, and cast range on Shadow Shaman was one of the best spells because he is limited. Sorry, one of the best stats because he is limited and balanced around his lack of cast range. You need to be in the fight to shackle people. Slardar picked immediately, and without even missing a beat, Abaddon picked in response.
I mean, the Abaddon's really good against purging these stuns, the hexes, the shackles, the corrosive armor.
Haze. Yeah.
It's all right. I feel like it might be a bit of a weak lane against Slardar pick because melee support against Slardar is kind of bad. But
yeah, but the thing
interesting to see how this goes.
With Abaddon, unless you have a dedicated setup to kill Abaddon, it's hard to kill him. Like I think the best you can do is try and deny his farm. Also, IO ban into Lifesteal ban into Wraith King ban. These bans are coming out thick and fast. Look at the reserve time. Both teams still with over 2 minutes. This is a rapid-fire bullet draft.
The faster you draft, the more GPM you should have. Like, it all turns into gold,
reserve time
the amount of time you sit.
Yeah. That would be funny, actually.
Like, idle time gold.
1 second. 1 second is 1 gold. That'd actually be quite funny.
That'd be good for one of his sort of Midas mode tournaments.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be good. Yeah, bullet drafting. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, contact me for some ideas, Sir Action Slacks.
See, that's the thing. If Slacks is watching this cast, and I'm sure he is, a really nice Midas mode one would be instead of what we just said, just do away with reserve time. Just do away with reserve time. Now that's fast. You got 20 seconds for bans and 30 for picks, and that's just it. You don't get to think. You
5
you
seconds
do it quick.
a pick.
Oh no, okay. Now it can't be ridiculous.
Quick enough to click the UI.
True. Ooh, Juggernaut going through the.
To you probably just have stomps then because you failed draft.
Shadow Shaman Juggernaut.
I have terrible ideas.
Yeah, Shadow Shaman Juggernaut is a scary lane. It's a classic lane. Really easy combo. You've got easy bait kills in that lane. You've got Shadow Shaman with the shackles.
I love it.
Yeah, easy bait kills. You just put it in and you just press the button and it's done. Nothing too complex. You just press the shackles and then Juggernaut gets a full spin and then you chase them down and then you hex them if they're still alive and they die.
And you can still just flex a shim into 4 if you want someone else, like Grimstroke with the Int Swell or Crystal Maiden like we picked last game.
Oh yeah. Crystal Maiden would be nice here. Just because Shadow Shaman uses a lot of mana. Juggernaut likes the mana. Lion being picked. Something we didn't talk about is obviously the Lion Shard giving him a free BKB now.
Is this a core Hoodwink then?
Could be a core Abaddon. Could be Abaddon 3.
Could be.
Abaddon 3 I can understand. Well, I can see it. I'm not sure if I understand it this early. Clockwork.
Another clockwork, but really good against the line again. It's,
Yeah.
you keeps on top and
Yeah.
takes him out.
Well,
5
you
kills
see
and
that? You see
kills
that?
one.
Mana Drain
Phantom assassin.
with the shard.
Oh, I like
Gives
this.
him a BKB, and the PA is very nice here.
I like-
Shadow Shaman needs to keep. Shadow Shaman either needs to keep this Phantom Assassin locked down, or he needs to always have Hex off cooldown, immediately ready to cast on her as soon as she blink jumps in, or he's just dead.
It's really good against Jug because you can just jump him even when he's Blade Furying. Slardar
Yeah,
also
if he's
doesn't
only-
like
yeah,
going
if
KB.
he's only slashing you, you can just blink away onto a creep or onto an enemy hero. Oh, sorry, or onto a onto an ally hero.
You can also blur it off as well.
Yes, that's true.
But yeah,
Yeah,
against the
exactly.
Slardar as well. Slardar will never get MKB, so he's gonna have a real hard time to get any stuns off
Yeah.
with his bash. So
For sure,
I
for
kind of
sure.
like that pick.
No, PA's quite nice here. I think the only bit of a rough one is Clockwork. Clockwork obviously can't really keep her in one place with the cogs, but what he can do is just kind of give her a hard time actually getting attacks in with that, or even getting a blink off with that battery assault, especially because of the talent that reduces the interval, so that it stuns more often.
And that's at like 25 though.
Is it a 25
I
talent?
think PA's one-shotting you by then.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, he still has he still has a BKB piercing stun that allows him to initiate. Like you know, it's not great.
So
but, you know,
Dive really needs some sort of initiation now though, because Lion is only once he's got a blink, and it's still a kind of soft initiation. Abaddon's worthless in that regard. Hoodwink is not an initiator in any
It
way.
needs to, but the thing is, unless this is Hoodwink mid, it needs to be a mid laner, and it could be.
Yeah,
they could flex the Hoodwink mid. Stranger things have happened both in this tournament and out of it.
You can pick plenty of initiators mid as well.
True. How do you think
Even if
about? How would you feel about maybe an OD here? On the mid lane, not so much an initiator, but is very good at keeping people out of the fights, and also I think his Ags gives him a good way of clearing of farming now as well.
I think your fights are really way too awkward. You got Clockwork for jump you, and it's kind of you're not going to have much opportunity in this game to stand there and channel him. I don't think.
Okay. So
Razor.
they've picked Razor. Who were you thinking of?
I don't know, even something as simple as a Dragonite, just something simple initiation. One of the spirits, maybe.
Yeah, just something that can blink in. Storm and Void were removed, but Ember and Earth both still open.
I think this is Hoodwink mid.
I think Razor mid does also work. Like I think they might flex this depending on who the Radiant pick on their mid here.
You could just put the Razor offlane against the Jug.
See, I do like that, especially into Jug Shadow Shaman, where it's like, okay, instead of it being attacks plus spin, you now only have the spin, right? Because if he's spinning on you, if you see him go to spin on you, you immediately put something on him, and then he's either damaging you and losing all his damage, or he's wasted his spin.
Yeah, it still could be mid. It might be dependent on the enemy picks. If they pick like some sort of melee mid, then you just whack the Razor there.
Yeah, if they pick a melee mid hero, this is Razor mid 100%. If they pick a ranged mid hero, maybe it's Hoodwink. Maybe, who knows?
Definitely need a mid from the Radiant though.
Yeah, definitely.
Snapfire.
You know, I was thinking,
Throwback.
oh, maybe this is not too bad of a Snapfire game, but we'll see.
Crazy's
how
a
it works.
core player, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a snap mid.
That's a snap mid, and yeah, who was their core last game? Because this
Sir Mate was their mid Ember Spirit, I assume. So it's a mid Razor, I think.
Yeah.
I think you can do alright
I think
against
it's-
Snapfire. She has a cookie, but
How would you
she's
have-
not particularly fast.
See, how would you have felt about Ember Spirit in this here? Do you think that there's a reason he's picked Razor over the Ember Spirit, especially if he's played Ember last game? Because he was in the pool.
I think it was because they were wary of got good matchups against Slardar and Juggernaut in the fights. Maybe he's bored of Ember Spirit.
Maybe.
I don't
Maybe.
think Ember Spirit's particularly strong right now. I was just thinking some sort of
Oh yeah.
initiator,
I just
playmaker.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think I was just more wondering if you had any thoughts on it as well, because I know you're better at deciphering these kinds of like these little nuanced pick patterns than I am in this instance.
I think these are some pretty crazy picks, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
You
The
got a free
Snapfire-
position Hoodwink because he played free position.
I mean, the Snapfire mid is that threw me off guard completely. I mean,
It's a
I don't
throwback
think...
to a few Reddit TIs ago.
Yeah, back in
when
the...
Silvera was playing it.
Yes, that was the Silvero era, yeah.
I think he's in chat, actually. I bet he's
I think,
loving it.
Yeah, I think they were in chat a little bit earlier, but I feel like they might have skedaddled so far, which is completely understandable. Pause immediately. Sorry, wait. Oh. Everton. This happened last game too.
What I'm looking at.
Shocking.
Oh, early smoke coming out from the Radiant.
Very quick.
Your
smoke.
ashes.
They want to, judging by that line, they want to try and backstab near the enemy outpost
Yeah.
as they approach the top bounty rune, I assume. By top bounty rune, I mean where the top power rune is, because again, I literally, the first game, I went up to the old spot and was like,
same.
nothing's here, what's going on?
Yeah,
I'm
same.
such
no,
an idiot.
I have made that mistake, my friend. Don't you worry. Okay, there's hiding in the Roche pit. This is smart, actually. This is smart. Wait, hang on. How come I can't see the other? Hold up. I may need some assistance. Do you know how to turn the fog? How to alternate the fog?
There is a hotkey for it.
I know there's a hotkey for it. I've accidentally pressed it, and I can then see what radiancy.
I'm looking for it. You just try and see what you can for
Yeah,
chat.
sure, no problem. I'm just looking through here.
Yeah.
This is very big immersion right now, chat.
Press F1.
Yeah?
Does that give fog of war for both teams?
Nope.
All right. Okay.
All right.
You just go options hotkey.
Hang on a sec. I got this, guys. Oh, hang on. There's a fight happening. We'll look at it right now. Dire and Radiant both just kind of scrapping a little bit. They've managed to get
That was a debate.
reach.
Nothing happened.
Huge debate, yeah.
Right. Okay. Quick. Right. Settings.
Yeah, settings.
Hotkeys.
Hotkeys.
So advanced hotkeys.
2 advanced hotkeys.
Bottom right says spectator.
Bottom right says spectator.
In the middle menu,
Yeah.
right near the middle, it says spectator, field of war, FOW, both teams. Whatever hotkey that is for you, or set it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't have a hotkey for it. Sorry, I thought I could just turn it on. Wow, that's... I wonder if I don't have a hotkey set, how did I bloody change it?
Well, there's a different hotkey for Radiant and a different one for Dire, so...
That's an interesting one. Anyway, there's both teams. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We like to have fun here on the on the Dota 2 Reddit cast, as you can tell.
So it's... I'd say
Luckily,
5
nothing
position in
annoying this.
Clockwork, but you might still play it as like a 4 position. Abin's going at
Yeah.
the bottom lane, interestingly.
It's kind of hard not to, just because of what Clockwork likes to do.
Snapfire mid as we thought, Razor mid. Otherwise, everything as expected.
Yeah, pretty much. Hoodwink on 4 position again. Oh, I love that cosmetic, the scythe for Abaddon. Looks so cool.
Yeah, so one of his changes was his Miscall now does half damage instead of set values.
Yes.
Do you remember what those set values were? I feel like they.
could not.
I think it's a buff. I think it was like
believe
nearly.
yeah, I believe it is a buff, yeah. Oh, static link used, and he's only stolen 0 damage. Sir mate. Unfortunate stuff there against Crazy.
And if you go like level 1 Miscall has a 5.5 second cooldown for 110 damage,
Yeah, it's not a bad nuke, you know.
and
Everything considered.
then go feed yourself to like a tier 2 tower, get a free TP.
Yeah, exactly.
come back
right?
in.
Well, yeah, or just feed yourself to a camp, you know. Don't even give them the gold.
I think you
Oh,
respawn
Silvera
quicker
is
from
here.
a tower kill.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's depends on your priorities, to be fair.
Water Rune being picked up by Snapfire, and also on the other side by Razor.
Sounds almost like a pun. What a rune.
Yeah. Water Rune. Yeah, okay. That's
I'm
good.
sorry.
Yeah, no, nice.
Oh, shut up.
I respect it. It was good. Don't put yourself down. Pick your head up, King. Your crown's
Clockwork
fallen.
might be first blooded here. Another dagger to follow up.
Yeah.
Just found out of position. He was just trying to disturb the PA. Rightly decided, right, you're gonna go die. I don't need these creeps. I'm gonna farm you instead.
Yeah, managed to farm. Managed to pick that one up. Luckily.
Middle is missing.
First blood's worth so much, so definitely worth missing a few creeps of that. Bit of a risk though, and it paid off.
Very nice stuff.
Are we going to see sort of a 4-1-1 build maybe from Jug going stats?
With the,
or?
well, with the shaman, as you can see here, you know, you've just got such good setup for the blade fury. I honestly think 4-1-1
He's
is
got
like
curse.
Really good. Yeah, the curse is quite nice though. Abaddon, just smacking him.
Someone's feeding it.
Oh yeah, for
But
sure.
who?
Well, I don't know, because Hoodwink, you know, she's
I
got
lied.
the Photic shield on her. Maybe she's baiting. Maybe it's Maybelline. Shadow Fiend. Oh, through the shield. He says, "You know what? You know what? You can have me." That
I told you someone's feeding.
Ether Shock through the shield to kill. That was awesome. That was really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, what a nice cog into battery assault to respond to an auto attack. Aslan had a plan and immediately committed to it. The creeps around, gonna kind of block him off from getting this kill, but Slardar is also looking hungry as well. Guardian Sprint used possibly on this PA. Big stun. Doesn't quite have the mana for a
Tanking the
Cinerine
tower
Crush.
now. He's re-aggroed.
Good re-aggro. He died there if he didn't do that at that moment. Salve used.
Yeah.
She's all fine.
Right. I really like that the line prioritize getting boots. It's gonna help versus, say it helps versus a clockwork, but doesn't seem to be working out so far. He's almost going down. He wants to deny himself the creeps.
Yeah,
but
no,
ain't
smart. I like it. PA. Bit of a sticky situation here. Slardar. One more hit. Bonk. Off to jail with the PA. I would like Slardar to have a hammer at some point. Blade Fury being used. Do you want to know what I don't get, right? And I've never had a chance to bring this up before. Juggernaut, the spell is called Blade Fury, right?
Ooh,
Oh,
Snapfire.
hang on,
rolled mid.
Snapfire with these Mortimer kisses. Razor. Ooh. Oh, nice with the last
Calculated.
one. Absolutely calculated. Tip crazy.
Yeah, that was actually really a cool play. And
Yeah,
noticing
because she
he
threw
had
the
the
cookie.
opportunity.
'Cause
So
she threw the
Razor was
cookie.
chasing him down with static, you know,
Yeah,
usual
yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
and he got, by the time he got crazy, got to his own high ground, he turned around and went, I don't care if, you know, I was careful with my wording on this, static linking me. And then he just throws a cookie onto one of his own creeps, lands the stun, and immediately just...
Yeah, no hesitation on the kisses as well. Really, really good stuff.
I think if Razor was really smart, he would actually just run at Chris. He
Yeah,
would have
just
been
run at
under
him.
the minimum range,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
he has a lot of stolen damage.
Yeah, but it's kind of
At least traded well.
It's kind of that panic mode where like you're just like, oh god, I've got to run away. Like it's just a little bit of
Spooky.
a lack of maybe a lack of knowledge, maybe a lack of discipline, maybe a lack of discipline, maybe a little bit of both.
It might be just a lack of, you know, experience playing against Snapfire mid.
Yeah,
It's a weird.
yeah, definitely. Oh, hang on.
Ooh, bomb lane.
Big spin here. The build he's gone for does appear to be 4-1-1.
What's a really important interaction there is, unluckily, Jug did enough damage to pop that shield while he, or say, lucky enough to get
Oh,
it
what a stop!
while his
This
Blaker was,
Snapfire is nuts! That
That Jug
Snapfire
almost
is...
died. He almost died to the fact that a Photic shield popped just while his blade thrower is up. If it wasn't, he would have actually pretty much been defeated.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. Sorry, I just that was so good. There's just no hesitation on the cue. He knew exactly where he needed to. I'm sorry, that Snapfire play was good. That got me hype. That
This
got
guy's
me
good with
hype.
cookies.
I gotta say, he was on the
Shim bomb?
he was on
Maybe?
it. Yeah. Shaman. Oh no, Blade Fury's there. So here's the thing, right? It's called Blade Fury, right? The spell, the spin, Blade Fury, right?
Yep. Yep.
When he presses the button and he yells it, he says Battle Fury.
Does he?
Yes.
Sure, it's not Bloody Fury.
No, it's Battle Fury, like the item Battle Fury, and I've noticed this for years, and it's never been changed.
Maybe
I'm almost
it
waiting
originally
for it
was going to be called Blade Fury, then they realized Battle Fury, then they realized it was
Yeah, the
a
item
bit of
was
a messed up.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So when they were recording it, it was like, oh yeah, well it's Battle Fury, and then they just did it, and then they changed the name afterwards. Maybe, who knows? But I promise you, he does say it. I'm not crazy. It's not an every time thing, but he does say it.
So it's interesting that an Abaddon 4 is not leveling.
You mean Abaddon 3?
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Ownage.
But the Hoodwink was a 3.
Is the Hoodwink is the Hoodwink the 3? She looks more like a 4. Oh no, wait, no, she's got Falcon Blade. Maybe you're right. Okay, well, either way, Clockwork got a kill on PA, traded it for his own life, but also forced a TP out of the Hoodwink. Abaddon now on his own, immediately hexed.
Maybe they're both playing 3.5.
Yeah, it might just be. Yeah, might just be.
Oh, this Slardr's gonna die.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Stun,
TP.
stun.
Yeah, there we go. Didn't even need it.
Ooh. So a little tip for Lion players out there, your stun actually has a than your cast range. So if you just ground target it earlier, he would have got that stun off and killed him.
Nice. That was a really good kill there from. It was really nice of Shadow Shaman to recognize that he needed to eat the shock there in order to kill him before he TP'd. Really good stuff. Juggernaut got that kill without using Omni.
Dire's bottom tower is being
Oh really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, got that kill without the Omni, which is really nice because now he has Omni for whatever. Oh!
Dire's bottom
Have you ever seen such a sight? 3 bounty runes.
Was there 3?
3 all gone to the Radiant. Oh!
I mean, they were all theirs if he collected them.
Oh,
in
yeah,
time.
precisely. It's just oh.
Oh, they were Dyer's ones. Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
they stole
that's a
them
big
from
oof.
Dice. That's massive. Do what
Biggest
you
of
want,
oofs.
Daybreaker. Do what you want because a pirate is free. And that right there, discovering
Nice
that
TP.
buried treasure and stealing it for yourselves, is that not piracy in itself?
That's brilliant. Like,
My goodness.
Yeah.
Have you, oh, that was, I'll be honest, that was like oddly satisfying compilation right there. That was 3 bounty runes all at the same time. Just, beautiful stuff. Very satisfying. Juggernaut here is possibly looking to get an Omni Slash off on the PA. In comes the Mortimer Kisses, though. PA immediately forced to
nice
blink.
blink.
Just outside of the max range. Kiss is still getting a fair bit of damage on Abaddon, but here comes Razor, possibly looking to make something happen. Notices the Snapfires come down, decides to go there too. 4 heroes here on the dire side. Space made for the... Well, no, not even really that much space being utilized here.
Doesn't have ult on evidence, so you've got to be careful.
Yeah, he definitely does, especially considering that Omni Slash is still a very big threat. Some damage there. Aphotic shield to keep himself topped up, though. Starting to wonder, you know, they've spent a fair bit of time on bottom lane now, starting to wonder if it's still worth staying.
I don't know, really, because it's the least important tower as well. At least the mid is the one defending it, so Crazy's not entirely wasting his time, but
Oh yeah, for sure.
it's a bit of a race between these two carries, and Jug's winning it in a moment, but both going for Battle Fury, so both not looking to get particularly involved early on.
Yeah, seems to be nice stuff here. Ooh. Ooh, hello! Immediate
Ooh, bomb lane.
reactions there. Onto the
Sir,
Abaddon.
you don't have your 6.
Yeah, he doesn't have 6, and he shouldn't have been chasing the Shadow Shaman there. That is a kill
It's
for the
TP
Radiant. Yeah, TP straight away from Snapfire. She goes back to her lane. Clockwork. Oh, what a good stun! Again, these cookies are absolutely insane. And the burst damage plus the hook. Oh my god, what a double kill. Gets a kill, teleports, gets another kill. This Snapfire is off the chain.
Dire's middle tower is
Slardar gets 2v1'd in the meantime up
Oh,
top
yeah,
with a
yeah.
finger used, but, you know, still really good trade.
Well, I mean, yeah, finger is a spell. You got to use it at some point, right? Got to get those.
It was so funny that point blank hook shot was like nothing personal, kid.
Yeah, but he, you know, it was really smart to use it so he couldn't blink away.
Yeah.
You know, just keep the stun up, like very. You know, he didn't hesitate, not for a second. He knew exactly what he had to do. Great stuff.
PA coming for a free kill on a Shaman potentially. Omni Slash being tanked up by the creeps.
That's very unfortunate. You hate to see it. And now Juggernaut
He's still got
using his
Fury.
using it manages
Glade
to,
Fury.
manages to pop the Abaddon ult.
Hoodwink in the meanwhile getting caught out by the Clockwork.
Oh yeah, she's done. She's gone. Used her ult, but it just
all-
wasn't good enough.
It's all kicking off.
It's all kicking off. It's absolute carnage on the in the Dota map right now. What is the Dota map called? Do we know?
Radiant's middle tower is
Um,
taking damage.
map.
Yeah, exactly. Right? We don't have a name for it. Like all the other games, all the other MOBAs. I'm not going to name any specifically, but they have names for their maps. But in Dota, it's just like we know it's the War of the Ancients, but we don't have a name for the battlefield, do we?
Nope.
Interesting.
Unless you're just gonna call it the what Sir Action Slack's dubbed Earth's name. Well, not the Earth.
Oh, hang on.
Just called it Rude after his dog.
Okay, speaking of absolute murder though, Clockwork setting up a really nice kill on the Hoodwink, and the shackles are there on Abaddon as well. The ult is used. He isn't able to get very much health back. The Storm also popped as well. The Rocket Flare pulling Abaddon down to a very low amount, and Hex just before she can get the shotgun blast off. Nice stuff from Lion there. He managed to get the mid tower thanks to the Shadow Shaman wards. Really good pushing tool that, and now let's see where they decide to rotate to.
He's gonna go for the flare snipe. No, he's got too much health.
PA very far in enemy territory here.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
getting
TP's
close to his
TP's
battlefield.
out. I like that. I like that.
Radiant's
that.
bottom tower is
His
being attacked.
Spidey senses were tingling.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, but his courier. Not enough Spidey senses to keep it alive.
Now that it's dead.
He's gonna farm up top,
Yeah.
pop into the
Luckily-
secret shop and get his Battle Fury.
Yeah. Luckily
Meanwhile,
it wasn't-
Joe's
Hang on a
Battle
sec.
Fury isn't up either.
Hang on a sec. Snapfire's going for her Ags like first item. She's on the 700 gold away.
Oh, Snapfire. I was thinking
Yeah.
Hoodwink Press.
Oh no, Snapfire.
Yeah, I think that's fairly standard for the
Yeah, I like
original Snapfire
Yeah.
build. Use
Oh, I
your
like
axe
it.
to
I
kind
like
of
it a
get you
lot
through the
with-
mid game,
I like
and
it.
then you build into your E,
Yeah. I like
your
it.
little shredder.
I like it a lot with Clockwork and Slardar, both two very good heroes who love the gobble up spit out combo.
To be honest, it's quite good on Jug as well, just because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
kind of safe.
Tower is being attacked.
You can always spin if it goes wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
You can
He's
always
got-
Omni
yeah,
as
he's
well
got
to
the-
finish someone.
He's got the I don't know what to do button. Or the I don't know what to do button.
It's alright, Battle Fury up on the PA. And the Jug. Right, let's have a farm off.
Yeah,
Sounds exciting.
innit? Well, for the carry players out there, I'm sure it is, but I have to say I'm not one of them.
What a boring role.
Yeah,
Feels like a burden having to hit creeps all the time. I want to play like
imagine playing Farmville
Do stuff.
instead of playing Dota. Tut tut.
Speaking of farming, Snap has actually got his axe coming out in any second.
Yeah. Well, she is stacking, pulling, and farming these ancients and the large camp as well. She's doing pretty good. Yeah, in comes the Aghanims. Good stack.
Sarda's
on the
got his
ancients
blink
there,
now
triple
as well.
of that. Oh, hang on a minute. Abaddon is in the middle of the cogs. He's got a lot of health though. He managed to get a full
It's a
heal off of his
freebie.
ultimate.
Not so keen on that hookshot usage. He was dead.
Yeah, didn't need to. I can understand the. I can understand wanting to. Oh, nice smoke actually. Might be able to go for more after that because of it. I like the. I usually would like a hookshot use like that. It's just you have that, like, imagine having hookshot now as you're smoked. Like this
I'm on
is where
Gobble Up
you
Watch.
want it. Sorry.
I'm on Gobble Up Watch.
Yeah, I see.
There we are.
Gobble Up,
and the
there it
clockwork's
is.
Going in.
With the double damage as well, that's a dead lion. 2 TPs coming in over here, and Clockwork has positioned himself fantastically. Razor having
Razor
to stop
had to
his
cancel.
TP, and now is not in the fight. He can't really come up from behind. He used Eye of the Storm for that as well. That's huge. He didn't wait to use Eye of the Storm when he was there. He
Just go
instead used
farm with it.
Yeah.
It's quite a good farming ability,
This is,
to be honest.
This PA is actually not really being contested too much here, but maybe that'll change. Snapfire looking for her, not gonna find her. But Shadow Shaman is. Hex is there, Aethershock's there. He just needs the shackles. He just needs the shackles. Put down the wards, shackle, and it's golden.
Oh,
Oh, okay, shackles. Okay, shackles.
he dead.
Shackles first.
Gobble up.
Oh, the gobble up into the creep. This Snapfire does not miss.
Holdout pistol over a boot knife any day.
Okay, where was was Snapfire banned last game? Cause like I'm seeing some nice stuff from this Snapfire. I'm a believer in crazy. 8-0.
Yeah, he's doing super well.
Yes,
And
yeah,
this sneaky pick as well, I feel.
Yeah,
like.
he's making-
Like, they weren't expecting
Oh,
it.
no way. He's making moves. He's making moves and he's making waves. Abaddon takes a farm here.
It's a really good MKB. MKB is really good on Snapfire as well, and he's going to build.
Okay,
Yeah,
gonna back away. Oh no, Abaddon. Oh, the tree! He couldn't see them! Oh, that's a horror movie waiting to happen. What a stun! Three-man bushwhack. Can
Three-man.
they make anything happen off of this? Here comes Razor with the haste rune and the static link. Eye of the Storm used, Hoodwink goes down, but it just doesn't seem to be enough. The the Lion uses his finger on the clockwork, but no one's actually going to fall down on
Slardar
Radiant's
from behind.
side. Slardar, yeah, Slardar with a good stun there, but Radiant just kind of backing away here, you know, just saying, okay, we've got enough here. No need to overstay the
doing a
welcome. They've got the healing ward.
Really-
That was
Radiant did
nice.
a really good, clean job of just continuously pushing their advantage game. They're not really throwing any lives away. The other team has only got 6 kills.
Yeah, Dire have
Just really good,
smoked.
clean execution.
Yeah,
Good
Dire-
pickoffs when they need to. Good team fights when they come out.
Tower is under siege.
Dire of smoke, but I'm not sure what they can realistically do with it. They've noticed the Lion. Oh, their Hex. Their Hex and the shackles, but the immediate stun as soon as the shackles come out. That's really nice timing on that.
Gobble up.
Gobble up immediately
Huge.
into heroes. That's absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. And now the entire of Dire have to wonder, are they going to get out of this one alive? Clockwork just missing the hook on the Hoodwink, and she's going to turn around and throw an ult in to possibly save this Razor. Very fast boy, and he's going to get out there alive, but unfortunately, Snapfire does fall to the Abaddon as it's going on, and now Abaddon chasing off on this, but in the back line, you've got PA going absolutely bloody crazy.
Where does this triple kill come up?
She was skirting around the backside the entire time. She's looking at an ultra kill, actually.
They might get this.
Oh, no,
she
no, no.
needed a crit.
Yeah, blink cooldown. Blink cooldown. Yeah,
That would've been
she
huge for
needed a crit, but that would have been very painful for Radiant there. Not doing too bad as far as not doing too badly as far as gold lead goes, because they didn't lose Juggernaut there, but that is still pretty huge. PA now coming up to the 9k net worth mark, and as we look at her build, you know, she's almost got the BKB. Oh, big stun. Blinks out to the Hoodwink, very nice! But in comes! Oh my goodness, the gobble up into the... Oh, it's over!
Tearing them apart.
That was so good!
It was really good coordination as well. The Goblet stunning them both for hook. I think stunned them both for cog.
Yeah,
Push
and-
back on both as well. He's showing that he dirty clockwork spammer.
Yeah, and also...
He has got great skills on this hero.
Yeah, and also, immediately, without even thinking about it, moving over to Roshan, they've got a cannon creep. They've got a bloody cannon creep following them in Roshan, so Dire actually have vision of this. But what can they realistically do?
Nothing. They have no initiation.
No, they can't go into it without without the
anything.
Hoodwink. Without the Hoodwink for the bushwhack, I just don't think it's possible. Smoked immediately afterwards. Aegis picked up by Juggernaut. What can you do? Clockwork
Nice
getting a really nice hook here, but it's a little bit far in. Wonder if anyone can actually follow, but the gobble up. That's such good follow up. No matter where you are on the map, I didn't even clock it. No matter where you are on the map, if Clock gets a hook, you can just gobble up, spit out, and you've got a huge nuke and stun to just follow it up. Really nice stuff. Slardar now going for this Abaddon as well. The stun is there. The shackles are committed. In comes the borrowed time. And PA is now doing a lot of damage, picked up by the Hoodwink. Really nice stuff. Doing a lot of damage. This Juggernaut on the other side of the fight is having all of his damage stolen and is actually killed by the Razor.
We'll have
Aegis
his
is up,
damage
an
back.
immediate bushwhack is there as well. Mortimer Kiss is there to provide artillery
another
support. The crit on the Juggernaut is going to actually take him down though, and now PA has free reign to go absolutely ballistic here. The shackles were nice, but unfortunately it's just not enough to save the Shadow Shaman's life. And that's 3 kills.
Unfortunately, he didn't get the finger kill stack, but yeah, it was
I mean,
a really nice
he-
fight to
yeah.
come back then. Again,
Considering he didn't have stun, he did what he needed to do, right?
this PA's jumping in at the perfect times.
Oh yeah.
Turning up when needed as well.
Juggernaut is scary, but PA is just... She's always waiting in the wings. You know, and she does almost have this this BKB now, which will make it easier for her to be a frontline. You know, maybe she doesn't have to skirt around the edge. It will remove the threat that this Shadow Shaman has. Because at the moment, that's why, right? At the moment, the reason why she's not just going absolutely ham is because she is scared of the lockdown that Shadow Shaman provides. But when she gets this BKB, that won't be a problem for her, and she'll have a lot more free space to go absolutely ballistic in the fights.
Radiant's
Yep,
bottom
Snapfire's already anticipating this. She's got herself a Ghost Scepter ready for it, as well as aiming for that Ethereal Blade, keeping up with the sort of magic damage that she can do, but also potentially saving her allies. Yeah, who's becoming very much a one-man army in terms of damage in these fights.
I do also like Theos here, just because on the Slardar he's got a halberd queued up, which is just exactly what you want here. Because if you could halberd the PA before she BKBs, then obviously that's a huge shutdown on her ability to be in the fight. So I like the counter building
BKB
from
doesn't
Slardar.
purge it off, so that's a large.
There is nothing in the
net worth being
game,
wasted.
nothing in the game except from death that can purge halberd. Here is Eye of the Storm, used for the farming. Just a decent farming cooldown because it lasts so long.
Yeah, it's got near 50% uptime.
At max rank, yeah. I actually think it does have 50% uptime at max rank. Oh, hang on, they found Hoodwink here, and she's in the middle of a few cogs. Can they do anything with it? Okay, they use the shackle, but he's immediately.
Oh, Lion's got
by
a blink,
Lion.
cancels up the chairman.
Really nice
Opens
stuff
up
to
this
cancel
fight
there.
entirely.
Yeah, all of a sudden Radiant are not maybe in the best position here. Lion. Okay, well, Lion. Oh, okay, trading the Shadow Shaman for the Lion. Both big disablers are already gone. Clockwork running out to the side.
He's got
and
BKB
TPing.
and is turning up.
Yeah, in comes the PA though. Immediately uses her abilities to blink onto everything else, and now she's gonna just get these wards for farm. Is she possibly looking at the Slardar though? Do you think? Okay, Mortimer kisses. Slardar blinked in. Little bit of a mistiming there. Unfortunate. Should still be all right, and I think Slardar. I think Radiant would do well to back away from this fight here. Just let them push. Because if they push, they have to go low ground, right? I think you want the high ground to fight this now.
Big item pickup from Juggernaut. There's the
Yeah.
MKB.
That's massive. All of a sudden, PA is she's got her VKB. She's safe from the Shadow Shaman, but she is not safe from the Juggernaut any longer.
Yeah, 80%
Radiant's bottom
True
tower
Strike
under
now.
fire.
Yeah, and also bonus magic damage on those strikes as well. Oh, Abaddon going really low, really fast, and the Clockwork is immediately in there with the stun on the PA, making it so that she's sectioned away from the fight. Abaddon only just making it out of there alive. Might not last too much longer, but Lion immediately in there with the Clockwork, with the finger, immediately kills him. And now PA just absolutely going ham over here on the supports. Juggernaut himself is falling dangerously low, manages to use the healing wall, but is taken out. And now PA has also gone down in this fight as well. Lion with that blink just setting up the kills so well, and that's 3 for 3.
Blinked over.
Yeah.
That's a really close fight. I'm surprised the Jug managed to damage at the end because the Razor just giving him a good old static link for that fight.
Oh yeah,
Doing a really good job there, but the PA,
his a lot of his damage
BKB
away.
doesn't last forever, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And did manage to take out the Snapfire meanwhile, which obviously is a fair amount of gold.
Oh, it's good. I'm pretty sure it was our first death. Oh, one of the
Razor
first
actually
deaths.
got the kill.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's good. Ooh, good stun there. Gonna maybe stop them in their tracks. Slardar. Oh no, committed the hook. Lion just falls over like a what even falls over like that? Like a tree.
Like an
Toppled.
unstable object.
Yeah, fell over like an object that wasn't up to policy with health and safety standards. Like an unattended ladder, did he fall over?
In a strong wind.
Oh god. Gripping up in the triangle.
Still nice. The lead from Radiant has been very much stabilized by Dire. She's not going Deso, interestingly. She's going straight for that Skull Basher.
I like it. I don't think she needs the armor pierce too much. I think
just
killing
so
Juggernaut isn't
nice.
too much of an issue right now. For her, I think she's more focused on just making it so that she has some kind of interrupt or something to stop people from doing what they currently are to screw her up. I think it might actually be quite nice because it gives her an interrupt for the Snapfire, just, you know, to get rid of the kisses.
Dire structures are fortified.
Are they defending this? Are they not?
They're trying to get the deny. Abaddon might just be giving us a... No! No, Clockwork, I mean, it works, but like... Oh my god, no, they can
So
fight
awkward.
this now. This is a really awkward fight indeed. Abaddon walking straight back in there because he realizes that he has the advantageous ground here, but he might be chasing a little bit too far, especially
PA doesn't have
considering-
TP, so PA will never turn up to the...
Oh my god, yeah, no, then they might be able to take this. It's 4v5. Mortimer kisses have been committed. And they are scattering all over this Radiant. What a hook! My goodness, hook immediately into full stuff
double
into the
pushback.
cogs. Absolutely amazing there to get a double kill for the Juggernaut and turn this fight in Radiant's favor at the push of a button.
They can't take a fight without this PA. She is by far the most impactful hero they have.
And I think they can just take the tower here. Oh, Ethereal Blade on the range creep so that they don't get hit by the backdoor protection. That's so smart.
That's actually really good.
That's really smart. She
Keeps
immediately
the
pops
pace
it up. Boom.
Yeet. And then she kills it.
Yeah. Exactly. He's like, you want the
I don't
XP?
need you anymore.
You want the XP? You can't have it.
Just like a toy that will never be played with again, it gathers dust at the feet of Dire's tower.
Indeed. That was very poetic. I like that a lot. Shadow Shaman using his wards and the armor on Little Shredder used as well to try and push down this tower. Shadow
This is
Shaman-
very aggressive.
Yeah, he's focusing on just hitting down this tower, which I can understand, but at the same time, it's like, oh, they got 2/3 of its health bar. If they want to commit wards for that, then I don't think that's too bad. Just not ideal. Titan Sliver.
Nice.
Abaddon.
Whack paladin.
I feel like this Abaddon is very underleveled. Like, give this man a book. Give him some light reading material, you know?
Learn to read.
Yeah, listen,
Abaddon. Come on.
both the you know, the other supports are 2 levels higher than him. Like, you know, it's give the man a book. You know, it just got into the shop as well. Is
Give
it
him
on
his own personal outpost
Oh my god, he
to
doesn't-
read in.
Yeah, he doesn't even have a. Who has the book? Does anyone have the book? I don't know. Anyway, Roshan's back up,
And bunch we are.
and they might be looking at taking it. They have a very fast Roshan Radiant. They took it very quickly before, and they are even more powerful than they are. Sorry, they're even more powerful now than they were then, so they can take this very quickly. Already 3k health down, and Dire don't even know about it.
Oh, it's got a shard. I got to keep remembering this. Like, who
Yes,
gets the shard?
It does. I think Jug Shard isn't too bad. Slardar Shard.
Quite nice
Slardar
to
Shard.
counter the
no,
Razor
no,
as well.
Slardar Shard. You give it to Slardar. No way, right?
Fearless stallion, you.
No
I
way
don't
you
think
do.
it's
No way
particularly
you.
good.
No, I think it is with Gobble Up Spit Out. You immediately put the
Oh,
Corrosive Haze.
they gave it to Snap, I think. Causes Scatter Blast to knock back units in the point blank range for 250 units, dealing extra
damage and
125
stun.
damage.
Yeah, that's
stunning
good
for
actually.
2
That's
seconds.
good. Yeah, that's really really good.
Every time the PA tries to jump her, and BKB's not
Well, you got to think
That's
that's
another
a
option.
That's a 20% uptime on that stun. You know, it's 10-second cooldown.
Under fire.
That's actually really nice.
helps you.
In comes
chain
the
up
Juggernaut
quick as well.
immediately jumping in, doesn't waste any time on using his Swift Strike. Immediately, there's so much damage happening here
There's
in
the
Dire.
Omni. That's huge.
Massive Omni
PA
with the
just-
beacon, with the Battle Fury as well, just absolutely just demolished the
That felt
disarm,
like the
the E
perfect
blade.
jump. That was.
Boing! Oh,
It was-
manages to get the Snapfire, so not all worth it, but still very nice. And Hoodwink giving a lot of chase to this Shadow Shaman. She's gonna TP out of there.
I was gonna call a personal support fight there, but then she left.
Yeah,
that's a shame.
I don't think she had it against the Lion, honestly, but that was amazing. If you're Juggernaut, you are walking on air.
That was the perfect Omni Slash. It kind of
Yeah.
like finished off each hero as he needed.
Yeah. The slashes were in the optimal order. Like, I really don't think they could have done that better. Fantastic.
I'm gonna kill
stuff.
you, and then you, and then you.
Yeah, it was like it was scripted. Oh, the wards here, they need to fort. They don't have fort.
They either give up the lane or they have to buy back on a 2-court. And I think
Yeah.
I was
Buyback
about
on
to
the
say
Razor,
give
yeah.
up the lane.
Yeah, but buy back on the Razor. I think they don't want to buy back on the PA because she's up soon, but I think you might just have to here because the fight is ongoing and Lion is about to get died. Yep, Get down. I said it. I know what I meant. And BA has ball back. Yeah, she's going to immediately in, and she wants to get this Clockwork dead, and she does. He's
I
dead.
don't think that's enough though.
Yeah, he's
That
got
was
it.
definitely worth for the Radiant.
It was worth it for the Radiant, definitely, to get those 2 buybacks. The only thing that sucks is the only thing that was that Dire can take from this as a victory is that they did not manage to get any of their racks. You know, the objective of those buybacks was defend the mid racks, and they did successfully complete that.
Yeah, it wasn't a disaster, but I think Radiant is still very happy with this.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
a DD
yeah,
top.
yeah.
Go PA, go.
It's still Radiant favored for sure, but it's not. It's not ideal. Yeah, PA's gonna get that. Oh, next person PA sees is gonna feel this. 400 damage on our auto attacks for 450%. You're looking at a 1600 crit here before armor. This could just be a one-shot scenario. Especially if it's on someone very slow, oh no. Oh no, don't do it to him. Oh, no, she hasn't seen him. Okay, it's fine. All good. Shadow Shaman will never know how close he was to instant obliteration.
You will never know. Right. So you got your halberd up and slider. Snapfire's looking at a blink. Maybe the combo with that shard a bit as well.
Oh, that shot's actually quite good. I didn't think about Snapshot. I was thinking, oh, Slaughter, because you can put corrosive haze on the entire enemy team. But yeah, no, I like the
For
usability.
5 seconds, it's kind of underwhelming, I think.
Depends.
Makes your stun wider though as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it personally, but maybe it's not as good. Like, if it's a free shard right then, maybe the Snapfire... Like, Slaughter can just buy his shard if he even wants it, right? He's got 3k gold. He's
I just
probably
liked it
thinking
on
of
Jug,
what to
which he's
spend.
got his own one now, just because he can spin way fast and
Yeah, he
still be
does.
hitting.
Yeah. Okay, they're taking the outpost here instead of going for anything.
Oh, the heck!
Oh, that's a
He
really
blinks
nice.
in.
That's a really nice hex onto the Abaddon. The only problem they need to be careful about here is that final hour, or what's it called? Borrowed time. That's it.
I don't think his team's coming,
Yeah.
so
No one's.
just pick off.
No one's coming to save you, Abaddon. Where is your team now? Where is your team now, Abaddon? In all fairness, they took a very long time to actually do that. Hoodwink was pushing the lane as well, so they can't actually get anything from that kill, aside from just a little bit of extra gold. Nice run into the trees, TP, good stuff. That's actually an interesting one. There's more trees on the map, and
there's
there's
so many more trees
yeah.
around the tier 2s,
yeah,
especially.
around the tier 2s and stuff like that. So maybe actually that's a sleeper Hoodwink buff that we weren't thinking about. Because more trees is better for Hoodwink, right? Because all of her spells
Definitely.
interact with trees. In some way, shape, or form. Aside from her ult. But yeah, it's, that'll be interesting.
This should make my life easier.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
AD on the slider.
Yeah, he pulls it out.
Oh, that was a long hook.
What a hook! My goodness, and now Lion is in a really tough spot. Stunned, shackled, a ton of different things. The full staff
the full
away
staff
from the
dodge.
ulti. That was a Matrix tier dodge. Gobble up and spit out. The wards are there, and Abaddon has
save
his health back,
from
but it's fine. Oh,
the
here's the big
Snapfire
Omni.
for his block.
The big Omni Slash, though, PA falling incredibly low, and now Blade Fury, the extra Blade Fury attack, actually killing her, allowing him to obviously move while attacking. Really nice stuff, really good knowledge of the character there. He has played with that shard before, but I'll tell you what, he's not. He's not playing around.
Yep, that's no buyback on him as well. So, push.
Oh, that was so good. I didn't even think about that.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Yeah, 75% damage. That's really good stuff. I wonder if that can miss. Oh no, it doesn't matter if it misses because he has MKB. That's so smart. I didn't think about that. Oh, this Juggernaut playing very, very well. He's trying to use. What a hook!
He
Big
was so close
hex.
getting the cogs off there, splitting all 3 up. But
Juggernaut jumping straight in
Why?
off that.
What a yeet.
Oh. Okay, he's getting out, using the Blade Fury's increased move speed to reposition himself so that he can take these barracks. Really nice stuff. Abaddon walking in, and so is the Lion. The stun is there. There's a break. Juggernaut running
That
incredibly
hoodwink
well.
damage is so high.
It's absolutely massive. That's after the nerf.
Yeah.
That's nerfed. Ooh, that's a nice stun. Could Slardar possibly be dying here, though? He's got 2 more hits till he actually gets the stun off. He does manage to hit the Razor here. And the Corrosive Haze is put there too. Dire taking a lot. They're tanking a lot, but they're not dying. Except for Lion.
Eventually,
Lion's dying.
it's gonna work.
Lion's dying. Oh, another hook! Another hook immediately on the Abaddon is going to take him out of it
No
as
buyback
well.
on him either.
Yeah, PA's down for 16 more seconds, but after that, you got to think about leaving, and you got to think about leaving fast. They're taking this bottom lane of racks, though. I don't think anyone can really stop them from doing so. Hoodwink, her ulti's completely down. Razor can't do anything either.
Kind of crazy Slardr's managed to create this much space by the pushing bottom and not die.
Yeah, exactly. PA's back up, but they will still get these melee racks, and now you back off, right? Oh, actually, Snapfire's throwing stuff at them. Yeah. It's a free. Like, it's still something. Yeah, okay.
It's a bait for the casters though. It's like, oh.
Yeah. Radiant backing away, and Dire just having to deal with this very empty, barren-looking base. Telescope on Snapfire, because you need the caster. Oh my goodness. Can we get one more really good tier 4 item?
Penta Edge is pretty nice for these melee cores.
One more fantastic tier 4 item for the Radiant, please. Just one. See what we get here. Juggernaut's going to take this farm. Is he going to get something for us? Minotaur Horn! You're welcome!
Yeah, Slardar would happily have that, I think.
And
or even
Spell
the
Prism!
Claw.
For the Shadow Shaman or for the Snapfire. Really dependent. Like, just... Oh my god.
Oh, Snapfire's going to take the Minotaur Horn, which is pretty nice since she's got a blink as well.
Well, yeah, it's also quite nice because it means she can get at least the first part of Mortimer Kisses off, right? You press the Minotaur Horn as soon as you're channeling up and you can't get it interrupted.
Better not fall off.
Like, in the cast time, at least.
I think it's more reactive. I don't think he uses Morm as much at the start of fights. Roche is up. And it's an Axe one again. No refresher.
How many DDs top this game? Because this has got to be the third one, right? Oh, the deny.
Not anymore.
Oh, the spite hook as well. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. Misses, but I respect the intent. Juggernaut's found Hoodwink. But she's managing to scurry away from the wrath.
Crazy's calling for the Roche, and this has got an Axe, and I think the only good one left is for Slardar. Maybe the Clockwork.
The Slardar's nice. Clockwork Axe is good. I'm just not sure if it's. I think you want the Slardar.
Clockwork may not be alive for this.
Hang on a second. Yeah, the Lotus Orb is there. Ethereal Blade used defensively. The hook is so good. Gets him out and condemns the PA to death. She has no buyback and she's dead for 90 seconds. The Roche gets done for free. Juggernaut runs straight in with an Omni Slash, gets a kill, and now works down Abaddon as well. Razor has used all of his abilities in a last-ditch attempt to make this somewhat worth it, but GG has been called. Pepeg.
Team 7 going to the finals.
Yeah, continuing on their dominating streak. I don't think anyone let Snapfire through, right? Anyone who watches
He played that
this game,
so well.
That's Snapfire.
Set up the game.
Yeah, I gotta say, MVP has to go to Snapfire at every single stage in the game. Because some players will have, like... Some players will be good at a hero in the late game, right? Very rare is it that you exhibit the same level of skill throughout the entire game and all of its phases, and Snapfire was just constantly on it. It was really, really good stuff. The laning was solid, the ganks were solid, in the mid game the roaming was really, really good, and the team fights were good, and the late game reactions and follow-ups to the engages were fantastic as well. Great stuff from Crazy. Really good showing. But yes, as you say, Pepegs and Team 7 are now off into the finals. Really good stuff from Karen Took the Kids as well, by the way. Just want to make that very clear. Razor was playing absolutely out of their mind, only 6-2. Only dying twice in that game was actually quite impressive. Very good safe play from him there. But now we will head along.
There were certainly times where they looked like they were coming back into the... So it was a very good effort.
Just look at the... Yeah, it was really good. Look at the graphs. Oh, okay. The graph was pretty much Pepeg favored the entire time, aside from the slight Dire advantage in the early game. Very interesting stuff. Well, we will now set up the lobbies and everything so that we can bring the finals to you. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I do implore you to listen to some wonderful royalty-free, non-copyrighted music in the meantime. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, don't you worry. We are getting underway very soon with the next game of the tournament. By my side, as always, is the ever faithful Daybreaker. Daybreaker.
Hello, everyone. I'm super hyped for this grand finals 7 April tournament.
Oh, yeah, same.
Maybe we can see Team 7 bleed.
Yeah, maybe. Well, this is the thing, right? So Team 7, Pepeg, they are having a really dominant time at the moment, just absolutely destroying. But the enemy team, or rather, the team that they are facing, the opposition for them, have been absolutely insane. Because, and here's the thing, both of their games have ended in under half an hour.
Wow.
That's quick.
Got a real challenger
These
here,
guys,
don't we?
yeah, these guys are they don't they ain't got time to mess around. You know, they're gonna be somewhere. Like, this is something. So something that's interesting here is that okay, so first off we've got Malaysian Maladies versus, great name by the way, versus
Radiant's ban.
versus the Team Pepeg. You know, is it? There we go. Cool. But yeah, versus Team Pepeg. So this will be an interesting one, but we'll see how it goes. Right, puck ban from Malaysian immediately countered with a Void Spirit ban.
Yep, and Void Spirit ban coming out from Team Pepeg. Might have a quick look through what their past games were. That's always interesting because, especially since they finished them so quick, it might be interesting to see sort of strategy they're pulling out here. So, yep, last game they had a 12-0 Void Spirit. I think that's pretty damning, and that's why that gets banned up straight away. Followed up with a Troll, Earth Spirit, Jakira, and Underlord. And the game before that might take a bit of scrolling since they've been going through them like clockwork. Yeah, they played a Tidehunter, Jakiro, Void Spirit again, Ursa, and Earth Spirit. So it's completely understandable that they're banning out the Void and Earth Spirit. They've been a core component in both their drafts in the previous games. So nice to see Team Pepeg are doing their research.
Yeah, no, very nice stuff from them. Obviously, they care a fair amount about this, and they're looking to complete the streak. Obviously, Malaysian Miladies looking to do the same thing, but they're feeling good. And they wanna make this official. They wanna make sure that they are the ones who get to take home the theoretical trophy for the dota2 Reddit Cup.
Earth.
Ooh, Salt Shaker on the first pickup. That's an interesting one. Not usually a hero you see first picked.
No, maybe this is a sort of replacement for having Earth Spirit, you know, both Earth-based heroes, 4 positions.
Yeah, they both get called ES, like it works, yeah.
10 seconds to go.
Fair. Always a nice, I think this hero's always been, you know, at least decent. Clockwork, as they do every single game so far, and the Shaman.
Yeah, the Clockwork Shadow Shaman, like I say, comfort, complements, composition, that is good stuff.
Clockwork's generally quite good against Earthshaker as well, because if you jump him, he basically can't cast a spell.
10 seconds to go.
Might be looking for a 4-staff even to get out of that.
5 seconds.
So it looks like in the previous games, they've definitely been snowballing off their mid player. So Eric is very highly rated. He's 800 immortal.
Whoa!
So you may want to consider something like a Doom just to get rid of him. Or rank 950.
Yeah, just get the rank 950 immortal. Just get the get OD and then farm an Ags incredibly quickly, just so you can and then get Locktering Core and a refresher, just so you can keep him in the bubble as long as possible.
5 seconds.
Hold him back. He is
Put him
playing with
down.
NA Ping though. It's also interesting.
Oh wow, he's an NA player? NA Dota?
Well, he's got an NA flag on Dota Plus, so I'm assuming
Yeah, I guess that
he may be still living in Europe, couldn't he?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Will definitely be an interesting one regardless. Just have to see.
He often plays other heroes like Bristleback and Invoker, interestingly. So watch out for those ones.
Radiant's
Maybe he's
back.
looking for a Cataclysm combo with all these stuns from Earthshaker and Tide.
Ooh, maybe actually, maybe.
That triple Meteor combo you can use now as well with the Shard.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, have you seen that one yet?
10
It's
seconds
so
to go.
weird
The
because
triple-
in the description it says a
yeah. Sorry.
difference
5
and it's
seconds.
massive.
Yeah, it is a because they come down in 3 different ways,
Trajectories.
don't they? Yeah, trajectories. That's it. Yeah, sorry, I meant to say that.
But it's definitely not slight. They're very split up.
Oh yeah.
It's a lie. Anyway, looking back to these bans, Viper I can understand when you got a Tide Hunter. It's actually really hard to play Earthshaker against Viper as well. Because if you blink into the middle of them and they happen to be Nevertoxin, you don't actually stun them.
5 seconds.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's true.
Dyer's
Because of the passive break, it breaks the aftershock. Yeah, smart.
Yep. Troll ban, they've used that before. Very much banning out the previous series I've seen. Okay, this is when they start to really formulate what they're doing here because
10
you got the
seconds to
2
go.
support. It doesn't give away too much other than the fact that, you know, they got their
5
supports
seconds.
already. They've got 2 strength fairies. They might consider. Oh no, Timbersaur's been banned already. Wouldn't mind to see a life stealer here. You know, you got the clockwork combo. I think he's quite strong now. Gets 2 strength areas. He'll do fine in lane.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. It'll be a very difficult one. Oh,
Cool.
lifestyle. I was
Damn.
just thinking. I was just about to say it'll be a difficult one if they pick a core like life stealer here.
So they might try to go for one of your standard counters, something like a PA maybe. Trolls banned already.
10
Ursa's
seconds to
banned
go.
already. Timber's banned already.
5 seconds.
Just gonna call all the picks. It's gonna be a PA at some point. They may look for sort of. I mean, Tide can be flexed into something like a 4 or a 5, but I suspect it's just gonna be the offlane. Might just pick up a pretty boring 5 position here. Probably something that's not counted too hard by Lifestealer's Rage. You could even get something like a Bane or something, but you might struggle.
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. Juggernaut can do fine against Lifestealer. It's perfectly fine matchup. It feels 50-50 to me. Should do alright in lane as well. Clockwork can't really catch you out because then he's
10
caught
seconds
himself.
to go. 5
Yeah, it'll
seconds.
be an interesting one.
May want something BKB piercing for the Dire.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, they're going back to one of their first draft.
Yeah, Bristleback's quite nice.
So
Yeah, 'cause-
Bristle
yeah,
Mid, Lifestealer, Clockwork, Shaman were all in their draft.
Yeah.
And they last picked a Timber. Or
Yeah,
but
but
that's
the,
panned
yeah, but
out.
the Timbers.
since-
Well, I feel like when you first pick 2 strength heroes that are both melee, sorry, when you first
10
pick 2 strength
seconds
heroes,
to
you
go.
kind of have to ban out Timbersaw there because if they hadn't, I feel like the Lifestealer would have been a Timbersaw pick.
So they're just going to tank everything up is the plan.
They need a BKB piercer, otherwise they are not shutting down this Lifestealer.
Or anything with like, I wouldn't mind a Witch Doctor here. Maledict would be really strong.
Maledict would be strong actually. Yeah. Shikiro does PS BKB now, with his new mags, and also
Yeah,
the,
but it's going to be a position 5. It's going to be
Oh yeah, no,
really
yeah,
long
yeah,
to
yeah.
get.
He doesn't get axe until like if he does go for the axe, he doesn't get it until 40 minutes because you need Yules.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah,
Like,
so
I
I'm not
think
so
you have to
keen
get a
on
Yules
Jakira.
this game.
Lifestealer really doesn't care about this
5
hero.
seconds.
Whether it's really bad against Clockwork as well.
Yeah.
Like, you
Shadow
just can't get any
Shaman,
spells off.
Yeah, he's got a good matchup into Shadow Shaman. He's got a great matchup into Bristleback.
Yes.
But it's I think the matchup is so bad against Clock and Life Stealer that you just don't do it.
Yeah, it might be a comfort pick though, so you can't ever be too
Yeah,
against that.
I mean, if this guy is amazing on Jakiro to the point where I am not even like, if he plays it like an absolute madman, who knows? Maybe it's
There is
on
something
Jakiro.
that's nice here, is the shard on Jakiro.
Yes, it gives
Which has
stun
been buffed to
now.
have a stun, but also that does percentage health damage, doesn't it?
Which it does, which is why I like him so much into Bristleback these days, because he already had a good matchup into Bristleback, slowing movement speed and attack speed, and just having constant DOTs, and obviously damage over time does not get reduced by his back thingy.
I think it would have been really nice to go Winter Wyvern instead of Jakiro. Because
yes,
they got a lot of
I
physical
like that.
damage to turn on their own
Yeah.
team. The Cold Embrace is always going to be relevant
Well,
here,
I'm not being-
and
yeah, I'm
you got Arc to Burn.
I'm not being funny. If they follow this up with someone who also does physical damage, like a physical damage mid, then yeah, Winter Wyvern would have made complete sense here. Because even then, if you get a winter call on Lifestealer, he gets absolutely whomped
10
by
seconds to
Clockwork
go.
and Bristleback, and then just probably almost dies.
Yeah, could be a
If you
free
get-
kill on Shaman.
yeah.
You can
If you
save
get-
people with Cold. But anyway,
if you get it on the Bristleback, he just dies. Lifestealer just hits him.
yeah,
Lifestealer
it would have
just
been a really
hits
nice
him.
Winter Wyvern game.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, they
Hmm.
need their mid hero.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the Eric plays. He still could go for the Invoker, I think. Like EMP is super good against Bristle as well. It kind of suffers against Clockwork. You can get caught out, and that can really ruin your game. But I still think it would be a good Invoker game for him if he wants to play something. Oh no, it's been banned. Talking about it for so long, and it's been banned.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say I didn't think, but yeah, I like how they banned the Snapfire.
Pick.
Not giving crazy,
Ooh,
not giving crazy
nice.
even the close to death.
It
It's
may
nice
have
actually.
been nerfed, but it's got that HP level,
Pick.
Ooh,
health drain.
Pugna. Speaking of health drains.
Yeah, save against Jug.
Oh, didn't they change something about Pugna? Hang on. I remember reading a Pugna change and thinking it was kind of interesting. Maybe that might just be me. Hang on. I might be entirely wrong, and that is completely valid if so. Hang
Bit
on.
more base damage, never blast delay reduced a bit.
Oh, I must have been thinking.
The shard interval is reduced a bit.
I must have been thinking of someone else. Yeah, he got more damage.
Yeah.
He got
Ever
a little
so
more
slight
damage.
buffs.
Yeah, the shard interval on life drain is a little bit better, and Nether Blast comes out faster. Yeah, no, it wasn't anything too crazy. There was someone.
I
it might
really
have-
think it's a bad Pugna game though, because
Hmm.
Pugna relies on being able to just actually get life drains off, and you got Chikiro, long range stun. Earthshake, long range stun. Tidehunter, obviously long cooldown ravage, but it's just another thing on top of
Yeah.
that that can stun it off.
I think
and then
the
Death
match
Prophet's
has
got
been-
a fairly long range silence as well. I'm really going to struggle to see this Pugna.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think the Pugna matchup in mid is not actually too bad into Death Prophet. Aside from if you see her use obviously the strat is to try and bait her into using the silence, right? Because if she uses the silence, you then have however long the silence cooldown is to then go crazy, right? But I
But
think
why would she ever use silence
Yeah,
on
'cause you
any
don't-
other ability from
Yeah,
Pugna?
that's true. I mean, yeah, because you wait for her to try to soul siphon you, then you use the drain on her, then she silences you and she's still siphoning you. And Death Prophet, keep in mind, now this is something which I do want to talk about here. Something I do want to talk about here is Spirit Siphon. Her shard now has hard CC on it.
If
are-
you stay on it for 4 seconds, it's quite long.
Yeah, but you could do that against Pugna. How is Pugna going to break it?
It's just another way that Pugna can't get his ult off.
Yeah,
I
precisely.
really,
This is what I'm talking about.
really think he's going to have a bad game.
And also, I'm not being funny, but DP is a very sticky hero regardless, right? So, I feel like you can make this happen with the with the Spirit Siphon thing, because Lifestealer, okay, he has Rage, fair enough. Shadow Shaman doesn't really have a decent way to break the Spirit Siphon. He has Shackles, but that doesn't move him away from you. Hex is the only thing he can really do. Clockwork can't break the Spirit Siphon because he's going to be on you.
Yeah, it's a good game for him.
Yeah, and Bristleback has to walk away, which he can do, but she's
It's
pretty
whether you
fast.
want to spend the money on that or more.
Well, it's only 1,400.
Mobility.
The thing is, it's only 1,400 gold, and it's a really nice effect because Fear specifically means that they walk away from you, right? So if she can get behind the bristleback, I don't know, maybe. I think that there's room for experimentation here.
Yeah, gives you another charge of it though as well, which is also big.
Yes, that's also
against
good.
all these tanky heroes.
Got rid of my chat. Here we go.
This Pugnan is like a early BKB or something, I think.
Oh,
Which is
yeah.
kind of
Oh
feel
no!
bad.
This. Wait, hang on a minute.
Ooh.
Is that worth
I like
it?
this, chasing down the jug, trying to force an early
Yeah.
and he's being stubborn.
Yeah, he doesn't want to use the mana. There we go.
And then he uses it. Ooh.
Yeah, see, I feel like you use it earlier than that. Then in this case,
He got the worst of both worlds there, I think.
because Jakiro's coming straight in. Oh, it's oh no! From the last tournament.
Oh no.
Yeah, exactly that oh no. Yeah, yeah,
Into the finals, well played.
yeah. You know what? Oh no, I'm very glad. I'm very glad you made it as far as you did, my friend. Good show. A good show
favorite.
from oh no.
Right. So early on, lane's going pretty much as expected. There was no early first blood, so there's still going to be contested that.
Yeah, for sure. See, this is the part of the game where I think Pug needs to press an advantage while she doesn't have her silence leveled. Like, you know, you just kind of because
She's not going to get a silence level until like
yeah,
5 or 7.
yeah. But it's still just
Or
very
even
good
later.
because it means you can just walk up and do things, right? Because what DP wants to use with silence in this lane, if not for just a Nether Drain, she can just throw the silence on him, walk up, put a Spirit Siphon on him, and then Crypt Swarm, and then when the silence runs out, she just walks off. And he can't do anything about it. So she has the option to play this very aggressive. Tidehunter doing a lot of damage on the cores.
Ooh.
Sorry, on
Nice
the
self
support.
stop.
Yep, nice salve on the life stealer there, but Shadow Shaman still very low. Water runes both up. Stay hydrated, friends. Oh, that's definitely what I'm gonna say about the water runes. Yeah, I gotta make hydration jokes about that. That'll be funny.
Yeah. Oh, Death Prophet's already got a bottle and is going to get a refill.
Oh, beautiful. Very nice stuff. Dropping the branches as well. I see you. I see you.
9-1 charges as well.
Oh yeah, she's
pretty
got some regen queued up. Yeah. Oh, Earthshaker. Gonna run into Shadow Shaman. I don't think he wants to fight it very much. Doesn't have aftershock.
Jakira's having a nice long run at Jakiro, but
Yeah.
too near the tier 2 now.
Look, Aslan's going absolutely.
He's herding
mad
a
at
dragon.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, he's got the ward there too. He can see him. He's like, hello, I've got full
He's
mana.
going to get them.
And I'm faster than
gonna
you
get
because I have boots. Oh, and he's in the cogs as well.
Oh, the tower helped him out.
Tower helped him out, but it's still good. It's still good.
Tower's a bro, confirmed.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the tower. The tower will never let you down except for when it does. Because it has let me down multiple times. Yeah, please, aggro. Or, or my favorite one. Why is he taking no damage? Pogner just farming up on mid lane, and on the top lane we can see a little bit of aggression between these two as well. And the
Oh,
courier.
no.
Oh, that's
Oh,
his
no, it's
wand.
courier.
Oh no, it's courier. That is a minute before he gets.
Was he going to get
his,
another one, Clock?
No.
Can see this.
No, he can see it. Yeah, he's got the wood.
That has boots on it.
Oh my god, that has boots. No boots, no
That's
wand,
huge.
no dreams, no hope. Juggernaut. Oh well, he's
What a
definitely,
play by this Clock. He's
definitely,
consistently
he's definitely
doing so
feeling-
well in these games.
He's definitely feeling.
How's a master tier Clock
Okay,
get
okay.
it picked 3 games in a row? That's still...
I hate you so much. I had such a good punchline, and now
I'm sorry.
Because his
I'll
courier,
laugh anyway, go for it.
okay, so his courier died, and it had a
I'm sorry.
hate you so much.
Had to be done.
All right, so his courier died, and it had the rest of his wand on it, right? But now he doesn't have it, so I guess his name is pretty appropriate, right?
Oh, Muggle. Nice.
Muggle, because he doesn't have a wand.
That's good.
I hate J.K.
I mean, he has a
Rowling,
stick,
but like you know,
no
that's a
wand,
funny
yeah.
joke. Anyway,
Haha.
I need amateurs. I'm working with amateurs. Also, First Blood happened in the meantime. To be clear, yeah,
Not
Shadow
important.
Shaman. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's that or a pun, you know, like, you know.
Oh, Clockwork. Let's just refill Crazy's bowl for free
Yeah, it's nice.
with the TP in.
Trade offer, come to my lane. I receive.
Oh, he accidentally
refill.
decrept a creep.
Oh, that's rough. You hate to see it. A little bit of damage there, but took 2 tower shots. Not fantastic. Still serviceable. Very serviceable. Bristleback just getting 2. Yeah, Juggernaut just getting 2 hits on the Bristleback there. Like
He,
it's
he
nothing.
still has no items. Like
Yeah.
this Bristle's actually a lot stronger. He's a
Yeah.
level ahead. He's got Soul Ring and a Bracer
Oh, yeah, well,
compared to
it's courier's coming in, but it's
Grounded.
also gonna pass through Clockwork again. One sec.
He hasn't actually bought any other items additional.
Oh no!
Get
No!
it,
No!
get
No!
it,
No!
get
No!
it, get
No!
it.
No! No! He
It's
can't.
2
He can't. He
hits.
can't.
It's not happening.
Yes, it's 2 hits. He doesn't even get the 1 hit on it. He's like, you know what? I gotta trade you
He's
this.
creating so much space though.
Yeah, a lot of
This
space.
Jug's missed out what on a full wave.
Yeah.
Tolerance.
Yeah.
Dyer's mid tower could use a
That's
little
worth, I think.
That's. I mean, it depends. Because he might be back up around this wave, like as it starts to die.
Yeah, but the lane's back where Bristle
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
wants
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Well, he's
yeah,
doing a
yeah.
good job.
The freeze is nice here. Yeah, no, it was good space. It was good space. It could have been better, but it was good space. Clockwork with the TP on top lane to defend this lifestealer from possibly getting fissured and then anchor smashed, because that is really all it would take. Salve used on him. Very nice stuff. Yeah, Clockwork just roaming around. He doesn't need levels. He's got all the levels he needs. He has access to Barrier Assault and Power Cogs. What more could you want? Oh, what a beautiful Power Cogs to knock him into the tower, and now he's going to have to try and make it to the tree line. He's going to do a good job of doing so, but... Oh, Fisher landed. Gonna get that away. That's still good, because Lifestealer can now farm safely, you know.
Shaman's coming from behind. There's a
Yeah,
3v3 up here now.
Yeah, this is true. Shakiro's there as well. Lifestealer just hitting on him, but now Shadow Shaman is there too on the Tidehunter, but he's gonna get away. Jakiro doing a lot of damage in the Earthshaker. Boom! Boom! Oh, Lifestealer gets the kill.
I want you in my...
Oh,
Oh, poor Earthshaker.
Yeah. Oh, but
Ooh, nice rotation.
DP with the TP to get the kill. That's really, really nice.
A
That's good
TP,
stuff.
DP, get the kill P? KP? Kill participation?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It'll do.
The DP with the TP to get the KP. Going crazy. Ooh, we got bars. We got bars. Dave Baker.
Three
Rap
at top
album.
now. The Crazy's coming in to try and get this kill.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Doesn't decrep, really smart because the Lifestealer's there.
Yep. Very nice stuff. The life drain.
But the big
Yeah.
suck. And
Yeah, the big
easy
suck
kill.
is better than the small suck. I'm just gonna
Now
kill
it's turned
that.
into the 3 positions both facing up.
Yeah.
I think Jug's actually just started jungling. He's really struggling this game.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's actually got about the same farm as Jug. As Lifestealer.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
too
I
bad.
know what you mean.
It just
Yeah.
feels like it's going badly for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, Bristleback has way more denies. 14 denies on Bristleback. Like, god damn, dude.
I guess it's a case of Bristles doing better than Tide rather than Jugs doing worse than Lifestealer.
Yeah, I agree with that, yeah.
Gotta be careful, there's Ravage on the Tide Hunter if he soul rings.
Yeah, well, yes, that's the thing, I
Speaking of
actually
the
quite
devil.
like it. Oh, no! Oh, no! You hate to see it, he died to the... Oh!
Full on like,
Oh.
Ravage! Oh, I'm dead.
That is like fails of the week tier stuff. That sucks.
Tower could use a hand.
Oh
Yeah.
no! And
At least he
Exodus-
died still.
Yeah. At
Sent
least
the
DP. At least DP got the clear. Got the extra.
Agnes getting a lot of pressure on him, more important
Okay,
tower.
I'm not sure how I feel about Clockwork here doing this because she. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. TPs are coming in to save this bottom tower from the EXO. Bristleback's back. Bristle's back.
Meanwhile, Pugner's getting a free push.
Yeah, that's
No one
the
cares
thing.
about this tier
Yeah.
1.
Oh, the deny! It wasn't even worth it. Clockwork, absolutely insane. Really, really good stuff. And Pugner is
200
getting,
health left on the tower.
Yeah, Pugner's
Mid?
Pugner's just doing Pugner things. Boom, deny that.
It's definitely worth with a die of that.
Deny
Definitely
that.
worth.
Oh, goodness me. Really good
Radiant's
stuff. Oh
top
my
tower
god.
is taking hits.
That was so good. This is already shaping up to be a good ass game of Dota.
Yep, 1k lead for the Dire at the 10-minute point, but Death Prophet's still in the lead.
Illusion Rune top got a nice stack off on the medium camp there as well. Juggernaut will be happy to take that.
Dire's mid towers having
DP getting the refill on her bottle. Possibly can use those illusions to push. Or she can use it as a dispel if she feels she needs it. Okay.
Feels nice. Arcane Ring for the Pugner.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
take
good.
those.
That's good, yeah. Yeah, mana boots as well. Okay, nice little decrypt combo. That's a lot of damage.
Basically, they're trying to get the revenge for the tier 1.
Oh yeah.
Ravage is not up for 30 though, so they're kind of just blasting it off.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Brittle's farming.
I
Like, it
feel
feels
like
like
they
a
don't.
nice
I
trade.
feel like that Ravage. It doesn't really matter if Ravage is off cooldown or not until. But like, I don't think they can get a good Ravage off if they're in the tower anyway, right? Oh my goodness, so much damage here. The Clockwork immediately jumping in and getting on this Tidehunter. He is not ravaging, even if it was off cooldown. And Pugnan now going down to the Death Prophet, but now Death Prophet is in a really, really tough spot. She is super far in, but they missed the ward trap, and she's got
No,
so
not
much
like
health
this.
and she's out.
You can't just let them
Lifestealer
get
on the
away
back
like
line.
that.
The Lifestealer was also on the back line, cleaning up the Jakiro as well, and Dire will take that fight and not
Did you
get.
see what happened
They trapped
in the mid?
themselves in the wards. They trapped
Yeah, they
themselves.
were killing Death Prophet, and then Shaman trapped both of them in the wards, and then Death Prophet away. It was a sure kill on the enemy after the mid. Death Prophet like dived down to kill the Pugner, basically where the Shaman is currently sitting in shame.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, he's in the sin bin, isn't he?
Yeah.
Look at him. Between the Tidehunter killing himself on the bristleback.
It's such a shame you missed that. Literally, the Death Prophet had what?
Between
Like 150 HP or something, and then walked away because of it. Because it caught the Clockwork and the Shaman.
Oh my god! Between the Tidehunter killing himself with Ravage and Shadow Shaman trapping both of his heroes inside, both of his own heroes inside the wards. Radiant are not having a good game. It's not even that Radiant have a bad game or anything like that. It's just that those are two very big blunders. But at least they got them out of the way in the early game.
It's
right?
one each.
Yeah.
It's one each.
No wait, how was it?
I feel like it's bigger to let the mid go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
When he's the most farmed in the game as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, that Death Prophet kill was potentially massive. If we take a look at the net worth real quick. Yeah, we can see just the most gold in the game. Lifestealer taking a little bit of damage, but uses his spell immunity and runs away. Bristleback's here and he's got a Lifestealer inside him. Juggernaut turning around very quickly. Nope, don't want any of that. Going back to farming. I like it. I like it. Bristle TPs and is looking to get this. Oh no! Didn't even need it. Didn't even need it. Now you've
big
got,
rotation for what actually achieved there.
Yeah, I actually, now that I can see all 5 heroes, I can recognize that this is all 5 heroes that have gone top. They need to take a tower to make this worth, because at the moment, you know, you've got no
Death
one
Prophet's
contesting.
going to take mid.
You've got no one contesting the you've got no one contesting the DP on mid. You've got no one contesting the Juggernaut, who has just got free space to farm. Okay, they're taking stacks. They're taking the Radiant stacks though. That's nice. At least
You got to watch out for the Ravage. They're backstabbing this day.
Oh yeah, no, they're definitely pincer formationing it.
Hook shot up.
Yeah, the only problem is they need to hook shot this Tide and make it so that he cannot ravage. Oh no! That sucks, and that's 4 stuns
Pugner
on
can't get his
Dire.
ult off even in that situation. It's so hard.
Yeah, it's a little bit rough here. DP, though, will possibly be going down. She's been used. She's actually getting a lot of healing from the Spirit Siphon, and the back repair damage is absolutely massive. The Earthshaker also has an amazing Echo Slam on top of that, and they are going super hungrily for this Lifestealer. Shadow Shaman coming in with the Hex, possibly also getting his Shackles off as well, if needed, but Lifestealer is just swinging. He woke up today and chose violence, dominating kill streak on that man.
He woke up today and chose violence. Oh my...
My goodness. Oh.
Ooh, another little stack
Insanity. That was so good. Lifestealer
2k
could
lead
have...
for the Dire.
I genuinely thought Lifestealer was just going to go away there, but he was like, no, I can get the side.
Right, full vessel up for the Death Prophet. That's that really counts the Pugna well.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be nice. Vessel is just a really nice item on Death Prophet on a whole. Gives you a lot more potential to kill with Spirit Siphon and just running after someone, especially those phase boots. And against Pugna and Lifestealer and also Bristleback, I think it's a critical item. Yeah, that's a very good first build. You know, three of the 5 heroes on the enemy team are in some way inhibited by Vessel. It's a really good Vessel game here.
Death Prophet's game Force Staff. Worried about the clockwork as well as, you know, always good to kite the lifesteal as well.
Yeah, no, it's nice. Yeah,
Jug finally finishes his Maelstrom.
It's a nice little thing to use. Also, you can use it to get out of the clockwork cogs as well.
Yeah, that was the first thing I mentioned. Yeah,
oh, sorry,
sorry.
I meant the Shadow Shaman wards, not the clockwork cogs. You're right.
Oh yeah, the wards.
Yeah.
If they're not warding themselves, Kappa.
No, yeah, exactly right. But yeah, no, yeah, because I was thinking to myself, wait, if you say clockwork cogs, what did I mean? Oh, here comes the EXO. Used reactive TPs.
It's going to be a 5v5 set for the Tidehunter, who has TP in 5, but there's nowhere
It's
to.
going to be running up. Beautiful macro play. It doesn't destroy trees anymore, so it's going to be really tough for him to get out of. Juggernaut forced to Omni Slash because otherwise that lifesteal was just going to kill him. But now, oh my goodness, he's been sectioned away. Has the Earthshaker Clockwork's going to work on him? In the meantime, Bristleback going down really hard. In comes the Spirit Vessel, finished off by the Crypt Swarm. 2 kills on Radiant's side, and they got the tower for it as well. Clockwork.
Spirit Vessel did work.
Yeah, Clockwork as well, just chasing the Earthshaker off and then teleporting back out. Here is a Shackles, though. Can they possibly do anything with this? The Hex isn't there. The stun was there as protection. The Shadow Shaman wards are in, though, and they are working on... They're working on a lot here, but it's Lifestealer alone against 4 enemy heroes, and they're just all going low, but none low enough to actually get killed. Clockwork also now running away with the Spirit Vessel ticking. There's not very much mana on this Jakiro. He's got enough for 1 Ice Path. Let's make it an Ice Path. Is he even going to use it? He does, but he just misses the Clockwork. And do keep in mind that that gives vision as well. Shadow Shaman is also going to go down. Oh wait, hang on, but Juggernaut also playing incredibly loose here.
This is so 1-by-1. This Death Prophet, it's a
Oh, he got the Juggernaut! He got the Juggernaut with the Nether Blast before he died.
Back in.
Clock's gone straight back in with the hook to follow up after the Ravage, which was used by the Tidehunter. But Tidehunter can't chase anything, and now Tidehunter is going to get ran down by the Bristleback. He's got mana for days. The only thing that's going to stop him is this Jakiro, but even then, he is casting spells. He has 7 stacks of Warpath. He could very easily chase this. And the rest of his team seem to want to as well. Battery Assault used. He is body blocking this.
I know he's got close
enough. No, hang on. Oh,
this is taking way too long, and Death Prophet's back now.
Oh,
full
she's got the silence AoE
Spirit
as well.
Vessel ready.
Spirit Vessel, yeah, no, this is gone. This is so back. It's like watching a Scooby-Doo chase scene.
Ooh, what the hell was that?
Yeah, look, maybe a little bit
I think
trigger.
he spammed the button or something to try and do it quicker.
Yeah, maybe a bit trigger happy on the Infest there. I respect it. That was one hell of a... The game's so close as well. Like, it's not even like anyone won that, particularly. You know, Dia were doing
Radiant
amazing.
won that, I think.
Yeah, oh, you think so?
Yeah, they got quite a few more kills, I think. It was just so long that...
Yeah, it's hard to
people
follow
were respawning.
Yeah, it's hard to follow at that point when a fight goes on for such a long period of time. Exo used for the Roshan. I like the usage. Make it a little bit faster. Death Prophet herself is tanking this, which is nice. She's got a lot of max health, and they've got the healing ward, so sustainability isn't really something they need to worry about. Jakiro and Earthshaker standing on the outside, making sure no one interrupts this ritual slaying of Roshan. Aegis picked up, and off they go.
Who's that on the joke?
Probably to storm down mid. Maybe they defend bot.
Yep. Nah, bot's gone.
Yeah, who cares?
There we are.
Yeah, I mean when
Ravage
you can
up
get the
30?
yeah, when you can get the tier 2 mid, right?
I feel like you may want to go for a pick off first, but probably. You need to wait for Death Prophet at least, so we got that to wait for.
They have eyes on the Lifestealer. Kind of backing away. Maybe they want to smoke.
Bristle's looking to go Lotus. Is this Shakira just gonna get away with it? Oh no.
Oh,
yes! Nice
what a
dodge.
force step. Oh, perfectly
no, he
timed
still
rage
dies.
though. Yeah, he's gone. Clockwork with the attempted steal with the rocket flare. I like it.
So yeah, Bristle's going for the latest orb.
Yeah.
Very good at dispelling that spirit. But there's not much else to reflect really. Maybe an Omni Slash if you're lucky.
Yeah, right.
Purges off all Jakira's stuff as well.
Yeah,
This looks a bit deep. She's got a 4-staff
yeah,
now.
They're not gonna go that hard.
She's going BKB next. I like it.
Hunter is running in. Yeah, just throws a gush at him. Right. Tidehunter has the Ravage and is probably looking for a good opportunity. But they're all TPing out and backing away on the Dire's side, so they're probably just gonna relax for a little bit.
Right. What's item checks? Right. Lifestealer getting towards that Deso soon, has the armlet. Bristle, like I already spoke about, the Lotus Orb. 4-staff coming up for the Clockwork somewhat soon. It's going Dagon. Oh yeah, the Dagon bust. It's got higher cast range.
That is true. That is true. Also, Vlad's almost finished on the Tidehunter as well. That'll be a big pickup, I think. Be really nice for the Jog and the Earthshaker. And obviously it's good on Tidehunter as well, but it's a really nice aura to carry in the fights. Bristleback getting eyes on it here, and the EXO is used. They want this tier 2 top. Now, Dire have to decide, do they want this to go?
It's already too late. The other team's set up. You can't.
Yeah. The fort's nice, but I don't think it'll actually stop. Oh, Bristleback's walking in. Maybe he thinks he can do something here. The rest of his team is nowhere to be found. They're instead just trying to trade the tier 2 on bot, with Pugna pushing it.
Oh, Earthshaker's smoked up here. He has a blink, so looking to walk around.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
find
yeah.
him.
Okay.
Blink stun. Yes, he gets him. Nice prediction.
Really good stuff immediately, and now, okay, Echo Slam's just to be sure. I like it.
Echo Slam for the BM player.
He definitely didn't need to do that. He'd already interrupted the TP, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was just a case of, oh, I don't know if he was TPing or not, so I'm just going to do it in case, you know? Because
yeah, he wouldn't have seen the TP.
He wouldn't have seen the TP. He would have, yeah, because that was pure predictions. Really nice Fisher. Beautiful kill there. Pugna was like, how did they have vision? Like,
Lifestealer just kind of walking in behind him. The Omni Slash.
Omni Slash jump into the
Somewhat
oh, he
wasted.
immediately, okay. Slight, maybe a bait? What's a good
No
Fisher?
Death Prophet ult. They could turn up and fight
That
this
was
as
a
soon
good-
as Pugna's up in 10.
That was a good Fisher, but like, wouldn't you just love to have Echo Slam there? Let's take a look at
Ravage
what's
is
happening.
up, so we're worried about that. But no Death Prophet ult. Just go for it.
Yeah, I
Run at
would.
them, Bristol.
Yeah, well, Lifestealer's looking to possibly get something done here. Oh, got the
There's a healing ward with the creep.
got the healing ward. Yeah, Lifestealer is just running at them. Decides to immediately pop it. That's a really good hook, but it's not good enough. And now the nice path is there.
I think there was far too much hesitation on that. They could have defended that tier 2.
Yeah, and
You
the-
just got to tank the Ravage. It happened.
And the ice path was just a perfect disengage on top of all that as well. Yeah, really good stuff.
There it goes.
I'm just thinking. Oh, it's a nice little bit. Yeah, nothing committed there on the Death Prophet, just making her full stuff out. Putting the Fear of God in her.
Aegis just ran out.
That's a huge one. No Aegis means that Radiant can't afford to be so aggressive anymore. Because if they lose that Juggernaut, that's a big loss. Not as big as, say, the Death Prophet, but, you know.
Looks like Pugna's going to commit onto the just leveling up the Dagon at the moment.
Smart plays, you can possibly use it to nuke down the Death Prophet. Death Prophet likes a lot, likes
Oh,
the
crazy!
damage
You're
to-
amongst the Wolves here. Good luck with this.
Oh yeah, he is.
He has haste.
Yeah, not
Too
enough.
much lockdown.
Spike missiles coming out, but they do nothing. Oh, rough. But yeah, Death Prophet likes the damage because she heals over time. She likes the damage to be done over time. You know, she likes a lot. If she's gonna tank a lot of damage, she wants this to be spread out so she can regen it all, as opposed to heroes with damage reduction such as Pangalia, who want the burst damage to be done quickly so they can negate it. So the Dagon here actually could be something big, really big ice path there with Muggle picking up the kill.
I feel like he might struggle to birth this Death Prophet in a moment though, because she's quite ahead, and on top of that she also has the Essence Ring, and then on top of that she will soon have a BKB, which is going to make it really hard to get.
Yeah, he
sort of
needs to
combo
get a
off.
good. Yeah, he needs to. Dire need to do something here. I'm not sure what they can actually do because they're pretty much just getting this bottom tower for free. There's no way they can defend it.
Here's what's happening to the bottom tower.
Rockwood's coming for the backstab. Might find Shaco, which would be nice.
Yeah, but it's a
But
bit...
no, team's out. Team's out.
Yeah,
Run,
yeah,
run,
yeah.
run.
He had to run there. Do they possibly consider smoking in this high ground area? They're all grouped up. No way. No, they don't have a smoke. That's fine.
It feels hard to smoke into them when they have Go Slam.
This is a weird Jakiro build. He's got 3 points into Ice Path and 3 points into Liquid Fire.
If you're not sure what to get, just spread them out even.
I mean, yeah. It's just like, do you get the Liquid Fire so that you can push harder? Like is the Liquid Fire
He's
really
got the
more
shard
weapon
now
than
as
stun?
well.
Yeah,
Ooh,
maybe
God.
that is true. Oh, but he's gonna go incredibly low. He is gonna get out though. Oh wait, no, he's gonna die. Yeah, that's right. Cobweb went straight.
Ravaged in the background.
Yeah, massive Ravage, but also this Omni Slash as well. Gonna take down the Life Stealer. Death Prophet
Perfect
also
Omni
going
Slash
absolutely.
singled it out the Lifestealer.
Yeah, the Spirit Vessel is gonna make it so that the regen on the it's gonna make it so the regen on the Bristleback was just not worth it. And that was like 2 different fights happening at the same time. There was one where Radiant won and one where Dire won.
Yeah, but
I think Radiant won it overall
the
because they got 2
important
cores.
that people died on Dire. That's the
That's an important one.
Roshan is up now. Shard again, because always on the second one. Might be nice to give it to the Surf Shaker maybe, but I think. Oh yeah, he's going 4 staff, so that's still quite good on him. The Shard on Death Prophet kind of. I theorize it's okay. Chikuru's got his. Jokes could be nice. Jokes one always seems fairly nice. Speaking of Jokes getting caught out by the
I mean, forces
and TPs.
Forces a TP. Yeah, fair play to him. I mean, I respect it.
Tier 3 items. Spider legs, cloak of flame. Spider legs might be really nice for the Death Prophet. She likes a good bit of chase. Keeps the spirit siphons up.
Seems like it, yeah. They're both just kind of... I think the Radiant are just kind of waiting on ults at this point. Like, they just, like, they want Ravage, they want Exo, and they want to, like, and then I think they try and go Roche, actually. Yeah, they've just noticed it's up. The
You've
Shard's
got
on
Solar
it.
Crest and Death Prophet as well, should help.
The Shard is on it, and they could very easily get it on the Juggernaut. They could get it on the Tide Hunter. On the Clockwork immediately coming straight in, but running right away because he's recognised that he is up a certain creek without a paddle. Juggernaut running in, Exo immediately used.
He should just leave.
Yeah, Tide Hunter has Ravage in 5 seconds. You do not want to fight this.
What they need to do is, if possible, poke Roshan as they're trying to take it. It's going to be really difficult now because they're only initiated. There is a blink on Crazy if you want to go for a crazy play and try and steal it.
Nice, yeah. I mean, it's possible. I mean, they have Pug enough for poke, right? They can just like throw another blast in the pit. They're taking a little bit of a fight here. The Ravage is really smart into the Macropie. He can't move. He's dead. So
Doesn't
much
have buyback
damage.
for this either.
Yeah, exactly. This sucks for the Dire
The 4 staff
side.
over aggressively from Death Prophet. Might as
They've
catch
stopped
up
hitting.
with Pugner.
They've stopped hitting Roshan. Juggernaut has exclusively used Omni Slash on one hero and just guaranteed that it's gone down. And now Bristleback is the lone survivor. Clockwork's back up, but they cannot steal this Roshan. And now the cheese and the shard will be for Radiant to claim. And it seems yeah, they want the shard on Juggernaut, which is nice. It gives them that extra Blade Fury, which I think is quite nice when it comes to chasing people, which could be good against the Bristleback. So I like that. Oh, Spider Legs. Oh, no, okay. I was thinking, is this going to be a crazy Spider Legs play or something, but no.
So cheese on the Death Prophet's always nice as well. One of the heroes that generally can get it off quite well.
I just want to say, Dwarfington in chat made a very good point. This is now the longest game that that my ladies have played all day. Because
Really
it
good
has gone
point.
past the 30-minute mark. Goodness me. They're like, oh
He
man.
is by himself.
Oh yeah, this is rough right here. Spirit Vessel used, Spirit Siphon used as well. She's got
Body
plenty
blocks.
of charges for him. The the Swift Flash is there, but the rest of the team, in they come. Do they convert this into a real fight? They've got a lot of damage coming on, but this is high ground. They do have the Aegis though. We'll see what they choose to do. Juggernaut is gonna. Ooh, he's not actually dead yet, you know. He's got the Spirit Vessel on him. He's being sucked a little bit though, and he is gonna fall.
Oh, he lives.
Oh, he's so fine.
Aegis save. So this was all for. Well, obviously there's cooldowns, but Death Prophet actually has ult soon.
Oh yeah, no.
Give us some mana.
Well, yeah. She literally just needs mana for it. Like, I mean, there's a universe where she just cheeses. Like, I don't think it's the right
Yeah.
universe, but you know. Oh yeah.
Shakira has 2 mangoes. Go feed him to her right now.
She's taken Pugner's bottle to get the mana for it.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
placed
she has
mangoes on the ground.
she has the mana
Oh,
now.
that's from the trusty shovel.
Yeah.
Good
Yep.
teamwork there.
Exo
Keep the pace
used.
up.
Dire buildings are tough as nails.
Nice fortify. Get rid of the nether ward. Make sure you don't get zapped too hard, because she needs as much mana as she can get. D-Crap is on her. Her ladies are focused entirely on Pugner. Lifestealer is now focused entirely on her. Swift Slash used. There's a lot of damage happening here. Ravage
Quite
is
early,
massive, though. Manages to get quite a few heroes on it. The Echo Slam is good, but it's not quite good enough. Doesn't exactly
The Echo
hit as
Slam was
many
a whiff.
people. Yeah, it was a whiff. I didn't want to say it, but yeah. It was indeed a whiff. The Exo's
That's a lot
down.
of cooldowns down. No Ravage. Death Prophet is finished.
Yeah, another Swift Slash
If you're
there.
gonna win a fight, it's now. Come on, guys.
Juggernaut still hasn't used Omni, but probably won't get the mana for it while that Nether Ward stands. So at the moment, I think they're mainly just trying to focus on getting the racks. Shadow Shaman is back up. No mana on any of the heroes except for Death Prophet. On Radiant's side, I think you have to back away here. Juggernaut is okay. Still has Aegis, actually. Still has Aegis. Aegis not actually used here.
They have to fight during these damn periods of like Ravage and Death Prophet ult though. Like Aegis or not, like
Yeah.
you have to try and seize whatever opportunities you can because it's only going to get worse.
Yeah. As the fights continue, as everything goes on, you know, it will just get worse for them because, you know, she's got a Skadi lined she's got a Shiva lined up. Maybe she also gets the Exorcism upgrade on Scepter as well. Just for the extra damage and healing, and also I think it works on towers as well.
It does work on towers, but I think it's fallen a bit out of favor since they nerfed the amount of. She's lined up the Shivas, which I think is really nice because again, it counter Pugner, Bristle, and Lifestealer, and the armor that obviously is great against most of those heroes.
No, I agree. It's very interesting. Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Full Spirit Vessel on the Clockwork now. That should hopefully help against the Death Prophet siphons.
The Arcane Rune's nice as well. She's gonna put it in her bottle, and that'd be nice because if she uses the Arcane Rune while she exorcisms, it means that she can use it again more frequently. They're grouping up a little bit here, though. One has to wonder what they could be going for. Let's take a look-see. Here's the smoke. I was thinking maybe they smoked. They haven't smoked on the Dire side.
Ravage up in 5.
Yeah, see,
So they're being very efficient with their cooldowns, which is nice. Pace up.
yeah, see, Death Prophet wants to go down mid, but I think, yeah, running through the tree line I think is smarter. Juggernaut pops the smoke.
Easy bait.
Yeah, easy baits. Yeah, Bristleback has sight on him. Lifestealer has sight on him too. There's
Aegis
the
just ran
Aegis.
out.
Nope. I turned around
Runs
as
up the hill.
soon as
Nope,
the
nope,
horn
nope, nope,
sounded.
nope.
As soon as the horn sounded.
Still, I
Nope.
reckon they can take the fight.
Goodbye.
Fine, they got all their cooldowns.
Oh yeah, I can see that. See now, in 2 minutes, Miladies will have to deal with something that they have yet to deal with today, and that is the tier 4 items.
Tier 4, yeah.
They have literally not used tier 4 items in any game other than this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't use them anyway, out of principle.
Yeah, yeah, it's called a challenger run, look it up. Alright, yeah, they want to smoke up here. Yeah, nice.
Shark
Right.
coming up for a Tidehunter.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what they want to go for. I think they maybe are trying to jump this Tidehunter. Yeah, and I think Flare was used there to try and see if they could get anyone else. Oh, hang on a minute.
Earthshaker's
though.
going to pop this, and if he's got good reactions, he might be able to blink, but there's also a Hex.
Yeah, the Hex is right there. He's going to go straight down. Can they possibly turn this? The Ice Path is there. Manages to get a few people. Macropire used on reaction. And that might just be that.
Still looking for
Tidehunter,
this Tide.
Yeah, Tidehunter using his mobility and getting out of there. It's a free pickup on the Earthshaker. They've got 40 seconds where it's 4v5. How are they going to utilize it, Daybreaker? Do you think they are going to get this tier 2?
I don't know, it's so scary. There's still Ravage and all. They're going to try, because you may as well try. But, oh,
Yeah, that's
hello.
Hang on a
That's a
second.
bit deep.
That's
Cheeky blink, but close
very
by.
cheeky, yeah.
Right, Jug's not here. He has TP though. Jakira's
Yeah,
not
Jug's
here.
not here,
has
Jakira's
TP.
not here. They can see Jakira because he's dewarding. So they can go in here. Oh, nice cogs. That might just be a dead Tidehunter. And it
Yeah,
is.
nice pick off.
That's a really good pickup. He's dead for 70 seconds. That's an additional 70-second cooldown on the Ravage. And they got the tier 2.
Oh, I
That's
don't love how they're
nice.
going back.
Yeah, I think going back like that is a little bit... I feel like they
I
may be
guess
playing it...
it is actually too hard to push uphill here.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah,
It's
makes
alright,
sense.
cool.
Yeah, just get the outpost and leave, I guess. That makes sense.
I just want to see that aggression continued.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You gotta face the aggression that is, that
Fresh
is the
BKB on
Radiance
Lifestealer.
with the aggression
That-
that they're facing. Yeah, the fresh BKB... Wait, whoa. BKB?
Yeah, because of the silence on the...
Oh, yeah, and you can use it as a dispel. Yeah.
And BKB is really good this game, like,
Yeah,
so just more.
if you're sad that the BK that 10-second BKBs got removed, don't worry. You can just play Lifestealer where you have a 15-second BKB.
Yeah.
Roshan is going to be up in more or less a minute and a half, and this will of course be the the third Roshan, which may have either the Ags or the Refresher Shot on it.
Yep. Although all day we've seen only Axe.
Yeah, well, this could be the Refresher Shot one, and it could be a really good one for Radiant, who've just smoked, because Refresher Shot on Tide is absolutely wonderful. But it could also be amazing on... I think Refresher Shot is probably better on every hero on Radiant side, actually. But this is a huge Ravage. Immediately, they've got an amazing team fight to set up for this. Roshan DP has just absolutely annihilated them. 3 heroes down, no buybacks. What has happened? I thought this game was close. I thought this game was anybody's game. But immediately, they've taken 4 heroes down. They have no way of getting any of those heroes back. And they can do whatever they please.
He can barely take out a Jakiro with that thing.
Pugna has a buyback. No one else
spell's
does.
the end.
I don't think
Like,
they
they're gonna-
know that they don't have buybacks. I don't think that they don't have buybacks, because if they did, they would have just ran straight. They wouldn't even cared about the Pugna. This.
Honestly, it was a blessing for them that Roshan wasn't up. Now they can properly take advantage.
Yeah, well, they could push.
Yeah.
Look, okay, if they knew what we knew, they would be hitting tier 4s every single time. But the barracks are gone.
In the finals, though,
Push it. Oh, push it. I would push it. Come on.
25 seconds. The other team are not that highly leveled. Do respawn.
Yeah, that is actually true. Maybe maybe they can get the second lane though. Is that shard on? Okay, shard on Tidehunter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
But
fort.
tower does 50 damage. Who cares?
Yeah, nice fort. I think they get the tower. They might be able to get the range tracks. Yeah, Tidehunter thought about it. Yeah.
Playing it safe. Wait for their cooldowns. They got Ravage up in 70. That's when
Yeah,
they
they
next
can
win their
take.
fight.
They can take their time.
Radiant's top tower is taken.
Oh, getting the outpost back. Nice. Roshan's still up, and it is Refresher Shard. So this, in the one game, a Refresher Shard is better. You know. Oh wow, Dagon plus everything else. Okay, that's fine. Put Earthshaker onto half health there. It should be all right because of that healing ward. Pugna now providing a fair amount of
Oh,
damage
no,
on the
he's dead.
Jakiro and onto everything else. Dyer coming straight back in and saying, "Hang on a second, we're still alive and we're still in this."
And they don't have their
Tidehunter-
cooldowns up, so this is a
no,
really
they
good
don't-
time to fight.
They don't have Ravage. Tidehunter is literally just a melee creep at this point.
Kill.
Manages to get
Roshan
two.
up. They can buy back on these heroes to secure the Roche. If
They-
they so wish.
They can, but I wonder if they will. The Desolator, they've got a pretty fast Roche.
Shaman's TPing out to having to defend bottom.
Well, in comes the double buyback. They want to contest this Roshan, and right they are to do so. BKB used on the Lifestealer immediately gets inside the bristleback and says, "Come on, buddy, we're going home." Nice cogs on the Juggernaut. Might not be enough to actually save the clockwork here, but really good stuff regardless. Oh my god! He's out! He's
He's out,
safe!
but he's effectively dead for the fight, and this is just turning even worse.
Yeah, I mean that escape was absolutely fantastic, but unfortunately Lifestealer and Bristleback aren't going to get out or be so lucky. They've got their buybacks available, but this is now a Roshan for the Radiant. And that Refresher Shard is going to mean that this Exorcism usage does not actually matter. Because they can just refresh, walk straight back into the mid lane, and do it all over again.
What do? What do? There's Death Prophet has a refresher shard now. So if
Yeah.
he wanted to just push their advantage, he could literally just pop it right now.
Yeah, she was using her bottle first, so she had mana. Smart. Last thing you want to do is use it and not have mana. Yeah, there it is. She's gonna
Pop
exo.
the cheese in, press
Yeah.
R, win game.
Yeah, just gonna go for the Rex rather than the tier 4s. Smart play. Yeah, the melee Rex just gone. Range Rex not faring too far either.
Didn't make it.
But you want to stay here. You want to use this exo as much as you can. Yeah, look at these spooky, scary ghosts just walking all around like that. Oh, they're gonna rank creeps them. Okay, nice. Oh wow, they go down so fast. Look at that Tidehunter shard.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Isn't it?
Yeah, putting on an absolute clinic here.
I don't think there's much he can do.
Yeah, okay, nice combo though. Clockwork has got them all exactly where they want them to be, but what can they actually do about it? The Macropie is there from Radiant, and they're all kind of standing in it. They're all falling low, and they will all eventually die. Shadow Shaman immediately with the buyback, but what can one really do about this push with no Lifestealer and no Clockwork? Bristleback as well is just being constantly hit by the Spirit Massage.
Holy shit!
And that...
It's GG. GG is being
GG
called.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the end of the April Community Cup comes.
That's a win.
With your winners
Are we
being
going to
the
interview
Malaysian
one of them?
ladies. Yes, let's. We will,
Deeper's still not nerfed Sage.
yeah, right.
Yeah, I wasn't keen on that Pugna pick. There's so much to cancel. So hard.
Let's see here. So let's yeah, so I guess the plan here is we go in and we talk to their voice channel?
Do you want me to pop in, see if anyone wants to do
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Well, yeah, just go in and talk to them and make sure, you know?
Fine.
Right, and while Daybreaker is doing that, we'll take a look at the graphs real quick and just talk to people, see what they have to say. Oh, 15 and 2 on the Death Prophet. Very, very nice. Scary guy. Scary character. Scary. just gonna double check that it's all good.
Just need to get Eric to come along for a post-match interview.
Yeah, it's fine. Just put him in the Team 5 chat. We can just get everyone else to leave or something, and then we'll. Or are you gonna are you gonna add him to this call?
Should we both pop into Team 1?
Yeah.
And then I'll move him.
Yeah,
Yep.
sounds good to me. Yep. All right. Hello, Eric.
Sorry for
Hello.
just force moving you there, but it's just the easiest way to.
So, so the stream is aware, so the lovely people in chat know, Eric is the Death Prophet that you just saw on Malaysian Miladies, who just won the April Captain's Cup for the Reddit Dota 2 tournament. How do you feel, more than anything else?
I feel great. I don't know. It's my first, actually my first Reddit Dota 2 tournament. So 1 for 1.
Yeah, it's a good
Next
record.
time.
Yeah.
Good win rate. Good win
Yeah.
rate.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it's very nice stuff.
I mean, I'd like to shout out my team. They played great.
Oh
Love
yeah,
them.
yeah. No, your team. We didn't end up streaming a lot of your team's games. The only one we did stream was the one at the end there.
Yeah.
Apologies, obviously, but can't really see these things coming. But it did seem like people were very, very good at what they were doing. The Juggernaut played very well, from what I could tell as well. Just really, really good stuff. Really good communication from you all.
Yeah.
You know, the calls were all followed incredibly quickly. You guys knew what your game plan was in every team fight, it seemed. But you do gotta tell me, that game. I don't know if you're looking at the graph for the game or anything, but there was actually a period of time in the mid game, and around about the 20-minute mark, where it was not favored for you, and Papeg seemed to have a lot more on you. So, how did that affect you guys' morale? What were you thinking at that time? Do you think?
I was a little worried. But
Yeah, normally you've won by then. Looking at the past games.
Yeah, precisely, right? Yeah,
pretty much. But I don't know. My mentality is to keep PMA all the time.
Important.
Keep the morale up. I think even though we died a couple times, they pushed a bit. It's a little rough patches. I think we still stayed positive, and we pulled it out in the end. So.
No,
So how you finding 7.29 so far?
Honestly, I'm not a fan. I think games tend to be a little too stompy as of now, but
That's just because you're
actually
too
that
good,
last
Eric.
game, clearly.
Yeah, standard.
But I really enjoyed these games. I thought they were very good. A lot of them were very, very close, which was nice. It's really
Yeah.
nice. It was really
Shout
fun.
out to the organisers. They
Yeah, big,
do a really good job in balancing these teams.
Yeah,
I
big
think the
ups to
MMR averages difference is only like 40 or something.
So yeah, something around the 40 mark. I believe Troll was saying. Just so that you, Eric, are aware, and everyone else on the stream is as well. These tournaments are voluntarily set up by the Orange team, the community events team. They are basically anyone who you will see in the Discord who has an Orange name. We do this for free, and we do it because we want to give back to the community and host events for you guys. So while obviously me and Daybreaker, because of the nature of the event, we get the most airtime, do make sure to say thank you to the people in Orange that you may see around the Discord if you really like this event, because they're doing it they're doing it out of the good of their own hearts. So all very, very good stuff. But yeah, Eric, really nice to talk to you. Really nice to catch up with you. But I gotta say, favorite change of 8.29? Do you think?
Favorite change?
Yeah.
That's real easy. Really, really easy.
Yeah.
Removing Necro.
Yeah.
I think that's everyone's favorite.
Yeah,
I'm
very.
sick
Lycan
of
rip
Beastmaster, Lycan, Enigma, all these heroes. They're dead now.
Lycan removed for pressing ceremonial reasons. Huh?
We love it.
Nice. Right. Well, I'm thinking of ending the stream right about now. Do you have any final things that you want to say to anyone who's possibly watching or anything like that on behalf of Malaysian Miladies or yourself?
No. Thank you all so much. It's a real pleasure.
Awesome. Well, very humble, very modest, even to the end. Very nice job there, Eric. Very nice to you, and obviously the rest of your team as well. Thank you for allowing us to interview you as well.
Go and enjoy your win with your newfound friends.
Yes, precisely. Yeah, go and have a nice night. You've deserved it.
Thank you.
All right, farewell. Nice guy. I always like it when people are down to earth like that. This is good stuff. But yes, so if you've enjoyed what you've seen here today, you can make sure to check me out. My name is Melody, also known as Shooped. I go on Twitter at ShoopedYT, and my Twitch is twitch.tv/Shooped. That's SHOOPD. Loved casting this tournament, love hosting the tournament. It's been an absolute blast, as usual. And alongside me,
Daybreaker. I'm on Twitter, on Twitch and stuff. Not that I use it that much, but if you ever want to contact me, it's there.
yeah, so that's basically all from us. And on behalf of the Reddit dota2 team and the community as a whole, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for playing, participating, watching, or even just flaming in the Twitch chat. We see you, and you're a key part of this too. Yeah, so that'll be it. Have wonderful days, evenings, mornings, wherever you are, and we will see you next month.
Bye bye.